Mic check. All right, guys, we are live. Welcome in, everyone, to the Sparkin Sports NFL live stream of the 4-6 Detroit Lions versus the 7-3 Buffalo Bills. Coming at you live from Ford Field in Detroit. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Just gonna give a few minutes before the game actually starts for a few people to start streaming on in here. Also, we got a poll up in the top of the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win this game. Looks like we've already got 3 votes, and it looks like 2 of you guys are on the Buffalo Bills. I definitely believe the Bills have a strong chance in this one. Obviously, they started slow last week in their game last week, which was also in Detroit against the Cleveland Browns. They had to play that game in Detroit due to a blizzard in Buffalo. 6 feet of feet fell there. It was absolutely nuts. And overall, they started the game really slow, but they were able to rally, especially in that second half, and they were able to gut out a win against the Browns. Then there's the Detroit Lions, who have gone on a surprise 3-game winning streak over the Green Bay Packers, oh God, who have they won against? That's right, it was the Packers, the Bears, and the Giants last week. Their win against the Giants in particular last week was a really big win for them. Giants, of course, have been riding red hot, and the Lions went into MetLife and kind of stomped on them, honestly. So, Lions are obviously looking to pick up their second straight win against one of the hotter teams in the NFL. Although, again, the Bills have kind of sputtered a little bit these past few weeks. They picked up losses against the Jets and Vikings. Josh Allen didn't play well, and then, of course, he suffered that UCL injury. All right, guys, is my audio good? Is everything all good? We will turn the game audio on here in just a few minutes. It looks like we are honoring John Madden right now, the late John Madden. Today's games are going to be very centered around him. Thanksgiving was a very big part of everything John Madden's all about. It's our first Thanksgiving without him, man. It definitely kind of feels a little bit weird. Where's my phone? Obviously, Buffalo Bills trying to get their Super Bowl campaign somewhat back on track. It started last week in their game against the Browns, but they're really looking to pick up their second win in a row and start stacking those wins. Once they can start stacking those wins, they'll really start feeling a lot better about themselves. Again, guys, how's everyone doing on this Thanksgiving morning? Beautiful day here in Denver, Colorado. I'm excited for all 3 of our games today. We will be streaming all 3 games right here on Sparkin Sports NFL. Later this afternoon, we've got Cowboys, Giants, and then after that, we have got Patriots and Vikings. Detroit Lions taking the field as we speak, wearing their alternate gray uniforms today. Definitely one of the more unique looks in the NFL. Jared Goff set to get his guys rolling. We got Jim Nantz, Tony Romo on the call today. I will unmute it in just a few minutes, guys, once the game officially gets underway. Again, just a few housekeeping things. Be sure to leave a like on the stream. It really helps push us out to fellow NFL fans and helps get us seen by more people and helps us grow this community here on Sparkin Sports NFL. Also, if you're so inclined, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another stream or another video. We recently put out a video on Zach Wilson last night, so I'd appreciate it if you guys could check that one out. One of the videos that I've really enjoyed making recently. There's Josh Allen playing through that UCL injury. He's wearing those baggy long sleeves, and underneath you can see he's got a big elbow brace on. Josh Allen, not normally one who wears the long sleeves. You can tell he's playing through something with that elbow brace underneath. Apparently, it's a pretty significant UCL injury for Josh Allen, but especially in the second half last week, he made some really nice, accurate throws. It didn't seem like there were very many ill effects in that second half. Got 8 votes in our poll so far, and it looks like 62% of you guys are on the Bills. However, we got 38% of you guys on the Lions, so somewhat of a bit of a split vote here in our poll. Lions definitely have a shot, especially if they can continue to play the same brand of football that they've played the past few weeks. They've gutted out some victories against some really solid teams. Chicago Bears really are not bad at all. Green Bay Packers, take them for what they will. They've been a bit of a train wreck recently. Looks like we're getting ready to do the national anthem right now. Gabe Davis, possibly look for him to have a big game today. Buffalo Bills wide receiver 2. Is my microphone good, guys? Can you guys hear me okay? I need to shut my phone up. Sorry about that, guys. Von Miller, boy, do I miss him here in Denver. He's really felt like the Bills' missing piece, especially in those first 6 games. He was on an absolute tear. He's still been on a tear, but Buffalo Bills definitely have not looked like the dominant force that they had the first few weeks, but again, they were able to rally and pick up that really big win against the Browns. Seems like it's one of the more extended, drawn-out national anthems. So what's everyone's plans for Thanksgiving? I don't have anything crazy planned, obviously. I'm going to be here streaming all 3 games. Kind of did our family Thanksgiving thing already, so have today free to hang out with you guys. All right. Looks like we're going to take another commercial break, and then we're going to get ready to roll. Make sure I got my Mountain Dew ready here. Again, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you could smash that like button. It really helps push us out to fellow NFL fans and helps us get seen by more and more people. Also, we're currently sitting at 552 subscribers here on the channel, so I would definitely appreciate it if maybe we could get to 565 by the end of this game. Also, you know what I'm going to also do is throw up the link to my Denver Broncos channel, because I would love to see if we could get 1,000 subscribers on my Denver Broncos channel by the end of the game. So bear with me, guys. All right, guys. If you're a Denver Broncos fan or just an NFL fan in general, please be sure to check out Denver Broncos Syndicate. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the day. I would really appreciate it, guys. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers over there, we can officially apply for monetization. It'll be one step closer to my goal of being able to cover the NFL and the Denver Broncos full time. Looks like we got 10 votes on our poll. 60% of you guys are on the Buffalo Bills. Looks like we're getting ready to roll for our opening kickoff. I'm going to get the game audio rolling.
Everyone at home, the Bills certainly thankful for Josh Allen and thankful that elbow injury is improved.
All right, guys.
It's all about
is the game audio good? Can you hear the game okay? Can you hear me okay?
They will not have their center Mitch Morse out with an ankle injury. Speaking of the offensive line, the Detroit Lions will not have both of their guards today. They also are without their number
Again,
one
guys, really
quarterback,
appreciate you tuning in.
out with a concussion, going up against Stephon Diggs, and this passing offense is certainly a tall task.
Lions without Jonah Jackson, their guard, Evan Brown, center, and their star corner, Jeff Okudah, who's really played way better football in his second season. Or third season, actually. Really his second season. His second season was lost to a torn Achilles last year.
And they will be kicking it.
All right, Bills win the toss and they defer. Justin Jackson is back deep for the Detroit Lions. Tyler Bass will kick it off, and we are underway. Thanksgiving football, let's go. And Jackson will get to about the 24-yard line, and that is where the Lions will start off with Jared Goff. He has had a really nice second half of this season. 13 touchdown passes at home.
That's the most shared with Patrick Mahomes, each with 5 home games apiece. So, a performance.
All right, guys, here we go.
They need to come out, possess the ball, shorten the game. They got to steal possession.
I formation for the Lions.
Clean game, Jim. If he gives them the ball, they're not going to win this game.
Twins left. Hand off to the right side. DeAndre Swift, and not much. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Forced out of bounds by Jordan Poyer. Star safety for the Buffalo Bills.
But you got Frank Ragnow. He's not 100%, but he's the one stalwart in the center of that line, Tony.
Yeah, well, that's the big thing. They're going to ask a lot of him today because you see Skipper in there.
Second out and 10.
Are out. You're going to see Oshika 74, Skipper 70, and Ragnow. That communication paramount. The interior of that D-line.
They go quick. Play action. Von Miller is incoming. And Goff just able to get that away. That might be intentional grounding. That didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if the officials want to just talk about it here.
And now we just mentioned Von Miller.
3rd and 10. Von Miller right away in there with that pressure.
Line issues across from him. Ed Oliver.
Yeah, well, you see, I just showed you the 2 guards are out. This is big for a team who had been playing.
3rd down and 10.
The offensive line, but Ed Oliver,
see if the Lions can avoid a 3 and out here. 14:20 left to play in the first quarter. Twins left. Goff stepping up, firing deep, and it's incomplete. Looking for DJ Chark. And the Lions go 3 and out and will have to punt it away. Good defensive stand by the Buffalo Bills. Tre'Davious White in coverage there. Playing his first game since last Thanksgiving when he tore his ACL against the New Orleans Saints. And a good rep there by White in his very first time getting tested since his injury. Jack Fox set to punt it away. Nyheim Hines came over that midseason trade to Buffalo. Set to receive.
Recently the recipient of a contract extension. This one not caught 100%.
Bounce. Hines refuses to take it, and they will down it at about the 18-yard line. Alrighty, so that is where the Bills will take over with 14 minutes, 2 seconds left. And here comes Josh Allen.
This Buffalo offense, which got things going in the game against Cleveland after this team had stumbled in 2 straight games. And, well, they scored on their last 7 possessions in the game against the Browns here on Sunday.
I thought
First down and 10.
Sneakily hurt his elbow. And by the way, Jim, before we talk about that, listen to this place.
From the 19-yard line.
This place in a long time. It's a
Trips
playoff
right,
game
Stephon
atmosphere
Diggs
today.
goes in motion.
Is the center as Mitch Morris is out injured with a groin
Press
and
coverage
ankle.
with Diggs at the top of the screen.
Here's
And they
Josh
look for
throwing
Diggs,
back.
and it is incomplete,
The
trying to hit him
direction
back
of
shoulder.
Diggs. That is not a penalty marker. Okay.
No, that was Diggs'
a
mouthpiece.
So incomplete.
That's a rare thing right there. Josh Allen and Diggs had the second highest passer rating in the NFL on just a duo, second only to Mahomes and Kelsey. So that doesn't happen very often. And look at that guy.
Yeah,
He
that
doesn't have a
guy.
good game.
Second down and 10.
Hey, when we're on site, is it you? Who is it? I don't know. Gabe Davis. He's good.
He's had 8 touchdowns.
Allen is
in the
under
last
center.
games that we've got.
Khalil Shakir goes in motion.
Here's the second and 10.
And off to Singletary. That was actually Isaiah McKenzie, the motion man. Singletary gets about 3 there. Isaiah McKenzie, the former Bronco, had a career resurgence really with the Buffalo Bills. Nice slot receiver for them.
Yes, he has. They moved him. A big shift. In the
Third
bye
down
week,
and 7,
moving
and now the
Hutchinson
Bills
the game
trying to
before,
avoid a
getting
3 and
him
out
off
of their
the
own.
by the tight end side, which has allowed him
Aiden
to
Hutchinson,
really create havoc.
number 2 overall pick in this
Get the
year's
one-on-one,
draft,
so you have to move
native
tight ends
of
around, but
Michigan
it's really
and
helped this
star
football team.
defensive end for the Detroit
Guy to watch out
Lions.
for is in the interior.
Twins right, high
Look
snap,
out,
Josh
37
Allen getting
pressure.
flushed out.
Allen rolls
In
out,
trouble,
sees more.
Allen sees nothing, fires across his body, and it goes out of bounds. Dangerous, dangerous throw there.
To the sideline.
Aiden Hutchinson, among others, giving pressure there, and both teams going 3 and out. Austin Bryant also in there on that pressure.
Oh, right off the edge is Hutchinson, making him
John Kaminsky
running
as
and
well.
Kaminsky
A
at the end.
litany of Lions, a nitany of Lions.
Well, with Hutchinson having a good start after the slow beginning, and
Here's Sam Martin, the
As well in the
ex-Lion.
interior, and that's
First
really
time
helped this team
facing
turn
off
around.
against his former team in Detroit.
Sam Martin is the Buffalo punter. They have surrendered only 31 total punt return yards this season.
And
We'll
they'll be
see if
fielded
Raymond can
in
do
about the
anything.
22, inside the 30-yard line. Oh, and he fumbled! And it is recovered by the Lions. Khalif Raymond fumbled that, and lucky to get it back there with
Well,
Houston.
3 and out for the Lions. That's hard to do against the
Whew,
Bills, who
that was a
second
lucky
fewest in the
break
league.
there.
The fans are ready.
That was a very, very lucky break there for the Lions, man. Khalif Raymond fumbling that punt return. Luckily for them, Houston was able to jump back on it, and overall, pretty good field position for the Detroit Lions on their second drive. Let's see if they can avoid a second straight 3 and out. Got 12 votes on our poll. And then the gap's starting to close. Looks like we got 42% of you guys on the Detroit Lions. That was a good defensive stand by them, man. I think this has got a chance to be a strong defensive game. Both teams have really stout defensive lines anchored by their star edge rushers, Von Miller for the Buffalo Bills, Aiden Hutchinson for the Detroit Lions. Both of these teams are really well built in the trenches. So I think that's where the battle really is going to be today, and I'm personally all for that. I love trench football. Just a reminder, guys, we will be streaming the other 2 Thanksgiving games here on Sparkin Sports NFL. Later this afternoon, we have got Cowboys and Giants, and then after that, we have got Patriots Vikings tonight. Really excited for a really fun slate of football all day. That Giants-Cowboys game is going to be a really critical battle in the NFC East. Cowboys absolutely shellacked the Minnesota Vikings last week. Giants, they ended up losing to these Detroit Lions, actually. And that was a game that kind of exposed the New York Giants a little bit, although they are dealing with a crap ton of injuries would be an understatement, honestly. The Giants are extremely, extremely beat up right now. Looks like we got 8 people in the chat. Let's go. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. We are back.
What a fantastic job they've
Beautiful shot there of downtown
done.
Detroit.
Revitalization uniqueness of this town inside the NFL.
Really become a true sports district down there. All of their major sports teams are in the downtown area. St. Brown goes in motion to the slot to the right, and they hand it off. This is Jamal Williams, and he gets maybe 4. Uh-oh. It looks like Penei Sewell might be down for the Detroit Lions. Star right tackle. Let's see if he gets up.
No interceptions. This is a team that the last 4 games has only turned it over 1 time.
Yeah, I really feel like that's been the biggest.
He's good to go. 2nd and 6, following a 4-yard run by Jamal Williams.
They're not any yet. They win today,
I formation. Jason Kabinda, fullback, is in there. Goff cans it at the line. 2 tight ends set to the left side. Play action. Goff rolls out to his right, dumps it off, and it is dropped. Try to hit the tight end Brock right there. 3rd down and 6.
Wild card spot on the NFC side coming into this game.
Yeah, and, 4 weeks ago, you're sitting here going, there's really no chance, right? But we did the Cowboy game. It was the first game after their bye, and we said, Dan Campbell has turned this thing around. They're doing a lot of good things. The culture change. But
DJ Chark goes in motion, and that looked like maybe someone jumped. That's offsides.
I think you're starting to see that. And they're creating turnovers, and they're not giving the ball.
Neutral zone infraction, defense, north 55, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Clete Blakeman.
It's on Boogie Basham.
So 5 yards.
Backup edge rusher for the Bills.
Knocked off against the Bills. But you talk about learning how to win. That's why it was such a monumental
And that makes
victory
it
for the
now a
Lions
3rd down and 1
Sunday
situation
at the
for
New
the
York
Detroit
Giants.
Lions. Much better for them.
Win late, and the Lions were always finding ways
Twins
to
right,
late.
2 tight ends set to the left side. Goff in the shotgun with Swift to his right. Make it Williams, and they give it to Williams. And Jamal will pick up a 1st down across midfield to the 45.
Taylor Decker, the left tackle.
Good blocking there by the left tackle, Taylor Decker.
Well, this is a kid who's really easy to like. He gets on the phone, he's got instant energy, and they have a real gem right here because he's on a record pace right here. 12 rushing touchdowns this season alone, Jim, and that's only through 10 games. And he does that really well.
1st and 10. Twins right. St. Brown goes in motion. They give it to Williams again, and he gets another 4.
It's like, and he's physical.
Lions have a really nice 2-headed tandem there in the backfield with Williams and DeAndre Swift.
Both healthy. Swift has had nagging injuries during the year, but here's a Swift too that has had rush touchdowns the last 2 games. So Williams right now on the field. Swift got the start.
2nd down and 7.
Lingering ankle.
They continue to ride with Jamal Williams on this drive. Now Khalif Raymond goes in motion. I formation. Play action for Goff. Von Miller gives pressure again, and Goff delivers. That is DJ Chark down to about the 27-yard line and a 1st down for the Lions. Great job by Jared Goff hanging in there with pressure in his face and delivers a strike over the middle to Chark.
Fire that thing in the middle, knowing right off the edge you're about to get hit. Oof.
Takes a little pop there from Vaughn at the end.
That's what you have to do.
Jared Goff 1 for 4 for 15 yards. Let's see if that gets the Lions' passing game in rhythm. Twins left. St. Brown's in motion.
16, and here he is.
Goff, pressure again, and that time it's incomplete. DJ Chark could not haul it in. A pretty good throw there by Jared Goff. Dane Jackson in coverage there for the Buffalo Bills.
You got help with the safety on top, so this is a perfectly thrown ball, back shoulder.
Yeah, it was.
But the defense was too good. Jackson, the 7th-round pick in 2020, out of Pitt, who's playing really well, Jim. I think Dane Jackson is a budding superstar in the making here. About 1 year away from
2nd and 10.
To where everyone will notice him, but this is his coming out party.
From the 28-yard line, Goff tries to work that hard count. St. Brown in motion. They give it to Justin Jackson, and he gets a couple.
Who they recently claimed off waivers by way of Chicago.
Big fan of Justin Jackson just as a human being, man. If you look up some of his work,
Edmonds inactive still with
big fan of Justin Jackson.
Edmonds a big part of this defense. So Klein stepping up today.
And those are huge.
3rd down and 9.
Right,
Clock ticking inside. 10 minutes to play in the 1st quarter.
coming into this game. If you do that, you get
Lions
these third
playing
downs.
without their
Now the
star
rotations,
linebacker
these things
Tremaine
get all
Edmonds
muddy.
in this
It's
game,
like
and they are
who's
showing
blitzing,
all-out
who's
blitz
not,
here,
who's blitzing, who's
or
not.
making the
3rd and 9. You saw Edmonds looking on from the sideline.
Ooh.
Here we go, and it's complete.
good throw there, St. Brown.
Now, this was an
They backed out of that
unbelievable
pressure,
miss.
and
Talk about budding
good
superstar.
job by
This
Jared
guy's
Goff
arrived.
sensing
Look at
it
St.
and
Brown. Ooh, get that leverage.
delivers that strike
Off
to
his
St.
spot.
Brown.
Make him start to feel you going downfield. St. Brown is not a guy I'd like to cover over and
Really
over
well
again because
designed,
he has so
well-designed blitz there
tools
by
in
the
the
Buffalo
toolbox.
Bills.
You know, he's caught 107 passes since last Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he's had 17 catches for almost 200 yards last 2
First and
games.
10 now from the 14-yard line.
Swift
Two
comes
receivers
back.
set on each side. St. Brown in motion to the right side. They swing it out to Khalif Raymond with blocking in front, and Raymond inside the 10 to
Milano
about
closes
the
in on him,
8.
as well as Hamlin.
Matt Milano in there, along with DeMar Hamlin for the
Talked
Bills.
about in the opening, Jim, how do you beat this Bills team? You got to possess the ball, shorten the game. So you can't just, go out there and have 3 and outs and let them go ahead and fire away. Got to get off to a good start, but keeping Allen
Gain
on
of
the
6
sideline
on that play.
as long
Second
as
and
possible
4.
and finishing the drive with a touchdown. And all of a
Brock
sudden,
Wright, the
turnover,
tight end, goes in
onside
motion.
kick,
Jared Goff
surprise,
cans the play.
steal possession.
An extra possession.
Jamal Williams is in the
Here's a second and
backfield.
4.
And they give him the carry. Jamal Williams totes it to the right side. Not much.
Little crease, but
A.J.
always
Klein,
plugged up.
linebacker,
Defense,
now back with
including A.J.
Buffalo,
Klein
makes
again,
the
and Mike
tackle.
Love. They've been good in the red zone, and that has a lot, again, to do with
Brings up a
Williams'
3rd down
efficiency
now in the red
and
zone
short
for the
yardage.
Lions.
Let's see what they do here now.
3rd and
down coming up
4.
as they approach 5 minutes on this possession.
Pretty solid drive here
Campbell
for the
has on his
Lions.
staff an impressive young offensive
See if they can
coordinator in
continue
Ben
it.
Johnson.
Well, this is strength on strength. This offense, like you said, 5th in the
Two
league in
tight
the
ends
red
set,
zone.
one on
The
each
defense is
side.
3rd, though, so we're gonna find
Twins
out right here.
left.
You can run it or pass it.
Jared Goff checks at the line under center.
Not on the field for the Bills.
They hand it off on 3rd and 4, and Jamal Williams is about a yard short. And you've got to imagine that Dan Campbell's thinking about going for it here. If you call the run play on 3rd down, you're probably going to go for it on 4th down.
In the league on run defense on 3rd and 4th and short, and here's one right here. So I would use that against them if they're that dominant on 3rd and 1 or 4th.
Jamal
and 1,
Williams, their
I would pretend
bruiser
like
up
we're running
front's
it,
coming
Jim.
off. They are indeed going for it.
Wide open.
Looks like they're bringing DeAndre Swift back on the field.
10 of 23.
I formation, 2 tight ends set to the right side. They bring Jason Kambida in motion to the right, and they bring him in motion again, and Jared Goff sneaks it with a flag down. Goff has the 1st down, but we do have laundry.
It's a penalty. That was a
Let's
long
see
way
if
to
this is
go.
a
That
false
was a good
start
one.
by the
You didn't
Lions
expect
or an
that
illegal
that far away,
shift.
right? 4th and inches maybe, but that was a full.
See what we got. Clete Blakeman is our referee today.
Offside.
It's offsides on the Bills. That's obviously going to be declined.
Half the distance to the goal line. The yards is enough for a 1st down.
So the line
Okay,
offside,
either way.
So the Lions have a 1st and goal to go.
Wow.
Penalty gave him a
Right
few
there,
more
you can see
yards
the
than the
head.
quarterback sneak, so
Just
they
barely
obviously took the
offensive
penalty
correct.
yards
The
there.
hand is actually offside too on the bottom there. Head was hand.
1st down and goal.
Well, this has been all
From the
season
2.5
for
yard
Jamal
line
Williams
following the
territory.
Buffalo Bills
I would
offside
keep it
penalty.
Why not?
Goff is under center.
The key to the game is inside.
And now he backs
Remember,
out.
These guys in there are hurt, both guards. So who's going to win that battle?
Oh, offensive lineman in motion, and they hand it off. Williams is in for the touchdown. Jamal Williams, and what a drive by the Detroit Lions.
His 13th of the year.
13 touchdowns on the year for Jamal Williams. Dude has been on an absolute fucking
This is
tear.
unbelievable. You've got an offensive line.
Yep, you got an offensive lineman in motion. That was fantastic. And he leads a really good block, too. Oh, that's great stuff there by the Lions.
That's Nelson.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Have you seen that very
Michael
often?
Badgley, the money badger.
And he definitely
Extra
had
point
one
is just good.
He was able to shield
Snap was a
off.
little bit off there. Good job by Jack Fox, the holder, getting it down. And Jamal Williams hits pay dirt. What a drive by the Detroit Lions. 7-0 with 6:44 left to play in the first quarter. And I don't know if you can call that a statement, but that was a statement. Again, guys, I'd really appreciate if you could smash that like button. Really helps us get pushed out to fellow NFL fans, helps us get seen by more people, helps us grow this community. It's a free and easy way that you can help show your support. Also, guys, I'd appreciate it if you would check out our poll at the top of the chat. Looks like we got 13 votes so far, and 54% of you guys are on the Bills. Starting to get close to 50-50 there in the poll, guys. Obviously, the Lions were able to go on a really strong drive there, so we'll see if the Bills can respond after going 3-and-out on their first offensive possession. Hope you guys are having a fun Thanksgiving so far. I'm going to be streaming pretty much all day here on Sparkin Sports NFL. We got the Cowboys Giants later this afternoon, and then this evening we've got the Vikings Patriots. Back on. All right, guys, we're back.
Macy's, give love, give style.
Buffalo Bills getting ready for their second offensive possession.
And by FedEx, where now meets next. Bills offense getting ready for its second series of the game after a 3-and-out. And Jamal Williams, put this in perspective, 13 rush touchdowns, the most since 1991 when Barry Sanders had a team record 16.
That's insane.
It's really impressive. I mean,
Jack Fox kicks it off.
Amazing what he's doing.
And that will be a touchback. 1st and 10 for the Bills from their own 25.
Criminal Minds faces a nationwide
Here comes Josh Allen. You can see that elbow taped up underneath that sleeve.
Exclusively on Paramount Plus with a special preview
dealing with that UCL injury. Doesn't seem to be affecting him too much.
Hines is in the backfield, by the way.
Just 3 offensive plays so far for the Bills. 3 total yards. Trips right. And they hand it off. Newest Bill, Nyheim Hines, came over in that trade from the Colts. Lowers his head for about 3.
A little Buffalo to Detroit Express, Tony, last Friday.
There you go.
Come in, get the win. The blizzard, of course. My gosh, what an epic snowstorm that was.
It was cool seeing all the Buffalo, families and people throughout their town going to help the players get to the airport. Saw so many people just coming to help.
2nd down and 7.
People out so they can actually go watch their team play.
Allen under center. Stephon Diggs goes in motion to the right side. Offset eye right. Play action. Josh surveys, fires, and that is hauled in. Gabe Davis down to about the 43-yard line. Good throw there for 16 yards.
It's been a whirlwind for the Bills, and they couldn't say enough about how accommodating the Lions were, just hosting them. And as a thank you, the Bills donated $20,000 to the Lions Foundation.
That's awesome.
Sent over breakfast to
and
the
you know
team.
Bills Mafia is going to follow suit.
Just not today, guys.
Beautiful gesture. Back and forth between
1st down and 10 now from the 44. They fake the flip to McKenzie and they hand it off.
And a good stick right away by Mike Hughes.
Brett, welcome in. Jamal Williams did. Couple yards out on a touchdown run.
Was their first one last week? They took
It was a really nice drive for the Lions. They went downfield and took about 5-6 minutes off the clock and
who
played
Davis
some
is
nice
their
clock
guy,
control
more than
football.
Diggs out of
So
that third down.
now the
Surprises
Bills
a lot of
trying to
people, but I
respond
think that's
here
because Diggs
on their
has got
second
the ball.
offensive possession,
I
second
think
down and
Josh
8
Allen's elbow, Jim, gave him a lot of trouble the last couple of weeks. And I don't think
from the
he's so tough,
45-yard
doesn't talk
line.
about the
Twins
time.
left.
But he missed some throws that he never would miss. He's looking better today.
2nd and 8.
Josh dumps it underneath. It's Singletary. And Singletary will lower his shoulder to about the 47.
Yeah, I think
3rd
the
and
bigger-
1.
Like last week, it was apparent to me. He's got a UCL injury, and that's that thing kind of shocks you sometimes when you get in certain arm angles. And when you throw a football, that's not a good thing when you feel it like right at the moment of a release.
We got an injury here for the Lions. Is that
Is a huge
Alim
who
McNeil?
had
It
a
is their
monster
big
game
defensive
last week. It
lineman.
was like, whoa, where'd this guy come from?
A force to deal with. That's what they'll tell you. 10 quarterback pressures last week.
In one game.
See what happened here to
look at- you can
McNeil.
see right here,
Little bull
this is
rush
another
on the
reason. You
guard
got
Ryan
Hutchinson
Bates.
and McNeil playing at a very high level. But this guy is an under the radar. 4 tackles, 1 sack, 3 tackles for loss, 3 quarterback hits, and you said it, 10 pressures from the inside. That's why they
Right on, man. Right on. Thank you so much for tuning in.
They've hit on some draft picks here in the last couple of years with Brad Holmes and this team. McNeil taken last year in the
3rd down and 1.
North Carolina State.
Gabe Davis, a little
3rd
motion to
and
the
1.
right side. And they hand it off to Singletary. He picks up the first down. Across the 45 to about the 44 of the Lions.
In Detroit territory.
And another first down for the Buffalo
Bugs
Bills.
was in, I think where McNeil would have been, but he had to go out.
Isaiah Buggs, defensive lineman who replaced
Go
McNeil,
back
kind
and
of
watch the
whiffed
tape.
on that
Like, if
one.
he'd just been in on that play, he might have made that play, but Singletary with a great one cut.
Yep.
James Cook comes in. Along with
James
Hines.
Cook, brother of
Cook
Dalvin,
off 86
now in.
yards
We'll see
on
Dalvin
this
later
field against
tonight
Cleveland.
on Patriots-Vikings. Nyheim Hines goes in motion to the right side. Allen
Throwing first down.
sets up a screen, and Cook cannot haul it in. Probably a good thing anyway, because Malcolm Rodriguez was right
another
there.
one of these finds in the 6th round of Oklahoma State, the rookie. All over that one.
Thanks for the sub.
Great job diagnosing the
Really
play
appreciate
and
it.
beating
Aiden Hutchinson was coming with pressure. It was a loud
Bates to the
pressure,
ball
but
so that
Malcolm
Brock Jones was
Rodriguez
to run over
sniffed
there.
out that screen.
Block the
I realized I
linebacker
kind of
who's
used the white pronunciation
Cook on
there.
that
I
one.
would have gotten shot for that back home in New
Fast-flowing
Mexico.
linebackers here, Jim. They go really hard and fast. Anzalone, Rodriguez,
Gotta
sometimes
enunciate.
they run too
Rodriguez.
fast, but now they're getting a little slower to trigger, right? The play action comes out
2nd and 10.
right now.
From the 44, Khalil Shakir goes in motion. Allen, he's going to run. Josh Allen, first down and more. Josh Allen makes a cut to the 23.
Down to about the
What a
22.
run by number
Joseph
17.
is the one who
Using
ended
that
it after
big
21 yards, but
6'5"
so
frame.
good at doing this right here.
And that is what Josh Allen does so well. Buffalo Bills played man coverage, and they left a wide open rushing lane. And whenever you do that, Josh Allen's going to punish you.
This is the game plan everyone has coming in. As you see Joseph, good 3rd-round pick.
Kirby Joseph took a little bit of a whack there.
This is really
Not the
incredible how
wisest
much he's
tackle from
running.
him, led with his helmet.
With that
He's been a
21
really
yards
good player
added
for
to the
them.
total, he just went over 500 yards rushing on the
Trips
season.
right.
1st and 10.
Allen, pressure, heaves it.
End
End zone, nobody home.
Had to throw it away, even though
Had some men right in his face, and he just had to get rid of that. 2nd and 10.
making sure there
2
was
minutes,
no
45 seconds
opportunity
left to
at
play
all.
in the first quarter.
So McNeil is coming back in. That's a great news for the Lions faithful because they're already a little short-handed with Brockers inactive. Josh Paschal also out with a knee. Charles Harris inactive. Of course, this
2nd down and
defense
10.
without Jeff Okudah.
There's Aaron
great
Glenn,
corner.
Lions
Action
defensive coordinator.
suffered on Sunday. Not enough time for him to clear
Isaiah
protocol there.
McKenzie goes in
Ball
motion
was
from the
missed.
23-yard line of the
2nd and 10.
Lions. They fake the toss, and they give it to McKenzie on a little reverse, and McKenzie
Isaiah
will
McKenzie
get
with a
to
6
about the
rusher
20-yard
year.
line, gain of 3. 3rd down and 7 now.
Slot man able
From the
to
20-yard
dodge
line.
2 or 3 tackles.
Yeah, a little misdirection. Get the eyes, everyone. You got fast-flowing backers, like I talked about.
That was a really
Try and
interesting
get
play
moving
designed by
one
Ken
direction,
Dorsey.
come back.
And you mentioned Anzalone.
3rd and
He was
6.
there.
4 minutes, 23 seconds so far in this drive for the Bills. Let's see if they can convert.
Got to watch the quarterback's legs like before. Lions have allowed the most yards per rush by quarterbacks. We're
Trips
there at
right.
the top, and
Stephon
Jesse
Diggs
runs it a
goes
lot
in
on
motion
third
to the
down.
left
They gotta
side.
watch out for Aiden Hutchinson. 97.
Allen looking left, firing, end zone, touchdown! Isaiah McKenzie, what a throw by Josh Allen. McKenzie snapped off to that corner, and Josh delivers a strike. Oh my God, that was like beautiful ball location. That was actually a deep over route there by McKenzie.
Just a straight
Working on Harris,
deep
the
over
DB.
route. Take a look right here, Jim. This is a double.
Great route, great catch.
On the outside.
And Josh Allen delivers a dot.
He has a wide open area. The other
10
safety,
plays,
Diggs.
4 minutes, 46 seconds, 75 yards.
He's fast too.
And Tyler Bass
Pass, kick,
will
good.
tie
Made
it.
103 consecutive point
7-7, 1 minute, 58 seconds left in the first quarter. What a drive by the Bills. What a throw by Josh Allen. Man, that's exactly how he can assassinate you. They don't call Josh Allen the assassin for nothing. I don't know if they actually call him that, but that's what I call him. Brett, I'm assuming you also have Diggs on your fantasy team? How about Jamal Williams, though, for the Lions, man? 17 touchdowns on the season. Okay, FanDuel. Yep. I don't know, does FanDuel do DFS or is it a prop bet? I do partake in some prop bets from here to there. Once in a blue moon, I'll play some DFS, but I mostly do DraftKings for DFS. So, what does everyone have planned for Thanksgiving today? Obviously, I already did my family stuff, did that last night, so had my whole Thanksgiving freed up today to chill out, watch football with you guys. Got Diggs, Williams, Singletary, and Brown scoring. Gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit overwhelming when you first start doing it, but once you get the hang of it, it is really a lot of fun. All right.
Juwan Johnson at about the 27 on Monday in partnership with the Pure Heart Foundation.
Lions
The
take
Lions
over at
hosted
about
a
their own
Thanksgiving dinner
27-yard line
Ford
following the
Field,
kick
spending
return.
the evening serving food and playing games with children.
This is their third
Able to
offensive
spend the
possession.
holidays
They had a
with their
really
parents.
nice
Very
second
beautiful
drive.
justice by the
Able to
Lions
put 7 points
organization.
on the board with a Jamal Williams touchdown run.
So we've had 3 teams in the league put up 30
Justin
points
Jackson in the
or
backfield
more
for the
5
Lions.
times. Been the Chiefs. It's been the Bills.
St. Brown goes
and it's
in
been the
motion.
Lions. Those are the 3.
Goff looks to the outside, and that is St. Brown out in the flats, and he's close to the first down.
Well, the
They're
efficiency
going to
of
give
this
him about
Lions
2 yards
offense,
short, gain of
especially at home,
8.
you talked about. Hand the ball off. They got some ballers up front. A couple guys injured, but that creates the very diverse run game, allows you to play action off of it. And Ben Johnson with some sneaky, cool tricks and sending
It's
a
like
whole
we got
lineman in
14
motion.
votes on our poll. 57% of you guys on the Bills. Second 2. Goff is swallowed up all the way back at the 27-yard line.
Obviously,
And that is Daquan Jones for the Bills. Ed Oliver also in there as well. Bills have a really good interior defensive line. And right there, it showed, man.
he's gonna have a tough time.
Guard
That's what I
Jonah
said.
Jackson
Oliver and
absolutely
Jones
got destroyed on that
have to
one.
have
All
a
right.
big day against the two backups at guard. And
Oh, no, that was one of their backup guards.
We just talked about run the ball, play
Number
action,
74, their
quick,
backup
straight
right
drive,
guard. 3rd and
They
10.
exposed at that time.
The bunch formation to the right side.
Miller standing up at the
Goff
top.
tries to work that hard count. Play clock ticking inside 3. They got to hurry up. They just get it away. Goff, 3rd down, and they convert out to the 40-yard line.
St. Brown with another catch.
Amon-Ra St. Brown with another catch there. That'll move the chains for the Detroit Lions.
Oshika held up here. Go ahead and watch right there. This is who he's going to throw to.
Lions
He's got
playing,
double guys
looks
going
like
in and out.
zone coverage.
That means you have to fire
And
it
good
before it
job there
breaks.
finding a little
Great
void in the
timing.
zone by St. Brown, and Jared
The
Goff
decision to
delivers him a
come out of
dot.
That softly and not rip it. St. Brown, I'm sorry.
It's like about going to be the last play before the
Final
end of the
seconds
first
here of
quarter.
the first quarter.
How good is St. Brown?
Got 3 catches
Lions
in this
once
first
again have
quarter.
that extra offensive lineman into the right side. They don't have to run a play, and they're not going
For
to.
the quarter change.
That is the end of the first quarter.
Good action.
7-7, Lions on the move. Good game so far. Lions have done a really nice job hanging in. Buffalo Bills went on an extended drive on their last drive, and Lions are looking to do the same here on this drive. Again, guys, be sure to smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. It's a free and easy way that you can help show your support, and it helps tell YouTube to push this stream out to more and more people. So, what are you guys having for food today? Are you guys doing like the traditional Thanksgiving spread? Personally, I know this is kind of an unpopular opinion. I'm not a big fan of the traditional Thanksgiving food. The sides are a lot better than the main course, in my opinion. I'm not a huge turkey or ham guy. Last night, we actually did fried chicken for our family tradition, kind of kept it within the poultry theme a little bit. Yeah, absolutely, Brett. Absolutely. It's just a nice, fun way to make your football watching experience a little bit more interactive almost. I really enjoy throwing a few bucks on prop bets and stuff, and people on players to get a certain amount of yardage or certain players to score, that kind of stuff. I definitely have always enjoyed those. Alrighty, we are back downtown Detroit.
By the Home Depot.
Really beautiful
How
shot
doers
there of the city.
get more done. And by Crown Royal. Live generously, and life will treat you royally. Back here at Ford Field, and just look at the downtown area here. Part of this revitalization.
Nice,
Talked about
Brett.
4 major sports franchises.
I am also a big
Close
wing guy. That would be a
proximity,
good
and look at
Thanksgiving
this.
dinner.
What
Oh,
was
little
the
trickery.
lead to,
Jared Goff
it's a
fires,
pass,
and it's
it's all
incomplete.
in.
They hit him a little razzle-dazzle there, but the play was not there. The Bills
Very
sniffed it
disciplined
out.
Buffalo right there, knowing tendencies.
Second down and
Took nothing
10.
there, so he threw the pass in the direction of Brock Wright.
They're not scared. I think you're going to see over that coming into this game. Talking to Coach Campbell.
Jared Goff,
Go
5
ahead and
for
try and
10
steal
for
possession.
54 yards in
Little
this
trickery.
game.
Yes.
Goff setting the screen here. It's Justin Jackson. Jackson across midfield, inside the 45 to about the 43. Gain of 15 on a little screen pass for Justin Jackson.
And during the quarter change, Tracy had a visit with Sean McDermott.
Coach, I saw some frustration from you right there. What was that about?
Well, we're just not executing the defense.
In terms of Josh, that 21-yard run.
Yeah,
what's going
definitely.
through your mind when
A
he
lot of
gets off
frustration
like
there
that?
for Sean
Yeah,
McDermott.
I want him to go down more than anything, get the first down, and when he comes across the tackler, slide.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Goff kills the play. 1st and 10 now from the Buffalo 43. They toss it to Williams. Make it Swift, and DeAndre will pick up just a couple.
And he's right now.
Ed
I saw
Oliver
even,
amongst
like,
others in there for the
teams are
Bills.
starting to figure out a little more. Buffalo off to a great start. Then the injury bug hits secondary, but you know some of the other guys, and they go through a little lull. But they can be very dominant. You know, they've given up the last 3-4 games, Jim, way too many rushing yards, and that's really allowed teams to play in phase.
There's Leslie Frazier,
And,
Bills
you know,
defensive
last week was
coordinator,
really good against Cleveland.
doing a
They really shut
fantastic
down
job with his unit.
What did they have?
Fullback Kabinda goes in
Today, though, it's
motion.
going
Heavy
back to
personnel for the
Cleveland.
Lions,
So
2nd and
Leslie
8.
Frazier, the defensive coordinator,
Cutting
is
to the left is Williams, and he's going nowhere. Daquan Jones was in there.
Buffalo's got the ball.
Uh-oh, ball's out. Ball's out, and Buffalo's got it. Bills have it.
You might remember we saw
The
this.
ball came out. Jamal Williams loses it. Ed Oliver comes out of the pile with it. And a turnover here. Let's see what happened.
Right there coming.
Let's
Ed
see.
Oliver gets his-
Up, Ed Oliver forces the fumble, and he recovers it. What a play by Ed Oliver. And a turnover for the Buffalo Bills. And that is how suddenly the momentum can shift, man. The Lions were hanging in there. That might have been the dagger for the Detroit Lions, man. Let's see if they can get a stand defensively. But what a play there. Ed Oliver forcing the fumble and recovering it. Man, that was sick. Let's see here. Gee, man, he came in there like a heat-seeking missile. I'm watching the replay on Twitter. Gee whiz, man, that dude was fucking killing him. I hope the mic isn't picking this up. The loudest flock of geese are flying over my house. I really hope the mic isn't picking that up. That is so loud. You might not be able to hear it, but I sure can. Man, Bills are going to be set up here with pretty decent field position. Can't exactly recall where the fumble occurred, but it's going to be pretty decent field position for the Bills nonetheless. Okay, good. Those things were loud as hell, man. Alrighty, we are back. 13 minutes, 23 seconds left in the first half, and a game-shifting change there for the Bills. 1st and 10 from the 42 after the Ed Oliver fumble. Allen in trouble. Hutchinson giving chase. Fires across his body, and he completes. That is James Cook. A dangerous throw there by Josh Allen, but able to make it work and get to about the 49-yard line.
He's got a really good brother named
Dalvin
Alvin Cook in Minnesota.
And he also will be playing, of course, on Thanksgiving, as tonight Minnesota will host New England.
Second down and 2 from the 49. Underneath, it's Diggs. And Stephon gets about 9 yards to the 41.
Spare room as well. Mike Hughes was in on the coverage.
1st and 10, and right away, Bills are going on a drive.
Ball's just a little inside.
It's his first reception of the game.
You're going to see
1st and 10, trips left, empty backfield, single high safety coverage here for the Lions. They flip it out quickly. Gabe Davis out to about the 38-yard line, gain of 4.
They're taking that cushion, though. They'll take it. You want it? Yeah, we'll take the 4 or 5, maybe get even more out of it.
Their top corner's out today for the Lions. Okuda, who's one of the few guys playing well, at the corner position for the Lions, and that's why you got to play soft a little bit. But you can't
2nd and
just give up
6.
this easy. It's okay to bail. We've done this.
Trips
You
left.
gotta start up closer here and then move back.
Allen checks at the line. Dawson Knox isolated to the right side. James Cook in the backfield. Allen, pressure, flushed left. He's going to run. Allen looking for the first down. He's close. Might be a little bit short. And it looks like they're going to say he is about a half a yard short. 3rd down and less than a yard. Yup. He stepped out about a yard short.
But you don't want to. That was close, but
Wouldn't be surprised if they use Josh Allen's big frame to just sneak it, although they do come out in shotgun. Twins right, Devin Singletary in the backfield. Khalil Shakir goes in motion for the Bills.
Motion go across.
They hand it off. Singletary. Oh, that's close. Let's see. Looks like they're going to give it to him. That was really close.
So close, it's almost like that's their version of
And they are indeed going to give it to him. That was a pretty generous spot there by the officials.
Plenty of room for the first. Boy, Josh certainly had a lot of nice things to say about Devin Singletary, didn't he, yesterday in our meeting with the Bills? Said maybe the greatest teammate I've ever had.
I told him that's only because you didn't play with me.
4 carries for 9 yards so far for Singletary. Lions have done a pretty good job bottling him up. 1st down and 10. They flip it out. And at the 30-yard line, Isaiah McKenzie gets tackled. Gain of about 1. 2nd down and 9 from the Detroit 30.
Aggressive, and they're going to. Everyone on this Lions defense flies around and it leaps off the tape how aggressive they are. They might miss sometimes, but it's not for lack of effort. And that's
2 receivers a little stacked to the left side.
whole career.
2nd and 9. From the
Shotgun,
30.
handoff.
Staying on the ground.
This is Singletary, and Devin's got a good run to the 11-yard line.
Off a 20-yard run.
20 yards for Devin Singletary.
Right there. And really, this is outstanding.
He's got some
double team
great blocking in front there from Ryan Bates.
by Saffold and Van Roten, 75 and 76, creating a monster hole. And Jones got
Saffold,
displaced
Van
there.
Roten also in there on that
In the middle of
blocking.
line 4.
And Devin Singletary does the rest. 1st and 10 now from the 11. 2 receivers set on each side. Allen looking. Allen's going to take off again. Allen cuts it to the corner, and Allen's out of bounds at about the 3.
Well, that's right.
2nd down and 2 from the 3.
He's averaging over 10
Buffalo
yards per
Bills
rush
knocking
for
on the
every
door
scramble.
once
Jevons
again,
is
trying to
another
get
example.
7 points off that turnover.
Each week coming in against the Bills.
Once again, that was a
Stop the run,
mental
stop
play
Josh
there
Allen
from
leading
Ed
the block. You
Oliver,
gotta have contained, they don't do it there.
forcing the
Lions
fumble
actually
from
do
Jamal
it
Williams
field.
and recovering
Obviously
it.
a big game by, the Bears kind of mixed it up a little
2nd
bit.
down and
Fields
3.
went off.
Oh, yeah. His big rushing performance, he's been banging out with
They
regularity.
marked Josh
Hopefully
out
his
of bounds at the
injuries,
4 on that last
don't
carry.
last too long. 2nd and 3.
Shotgun again. Interesting formation here for the Bills.
They're gonna go
They
Singletary.
hand it off.
Ends up
Singletary, not
Here it is.
much.
That pathway blocked.
Maybe a yard.
Blocked right away. The lights of Akwara.
Aquara was in there for the Lions.
3rd down
Isaiah
coming up.
Buggs also in there. And now it's 3rd down and 2 from the 3.
Okora.
They can pick up the first without getting the touchdown.
Indeed they can.
Well, this is, you see in like the last 3rd and 1 and this 3rd and 2, it's like They haven't called any Josh Allen quarterback runs, even though you know Detroit's not
That
good at
Motown
stopping those
crowd making some
because
noise.
of his injury, Jim.
Gabe Davis isolated to the left side. Oh, and they drop the snap. Josh Allen has to pick it up. Allen looking for the end zone, and he runs it in. Josh Allen, that's what he can do. He turns a disaster into a touchdown.
It actually helped.
Well, I dropped the snap. You know what? That's just going to open up a rushing lane for me, so I'm just going to run it in myself. What a play by Josh Allen. 7 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first half. That was a near disaster for the Bills, so Josh is like, okay, I'm just going to do this myself.
Go ahead and hit pause right there.
Oh, man. They were going to probably run a reverse or something like that, but that just opens up a hole. Josh Allen weaves his way in, and that's what he can do. Tyler Bass, extra point is good, and Josh Allen just pulled a rabbit out of his hat, man. That was incredible. That was an insane play by Josh Allen. All right, guys. Buffalo Bills able to capitalize on that turnover, turn it into 7 points. Now they're starting to run away with things a little bit. Again, guys, appreciate you tuning in. 16 votes in our poll. 62% of you guys are on the Bills in this one. If you have yet to vote, be sure to do so. It's at the top of the chat. Also, if you are a Denver Broncos fan or just an NFL fan in general, I think you can definitely tell where my loyalties lie. Be sure to check out Denver Broncos Syndicate, my channel dedicated to Denver Broncos content. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers over there, guys. We just need, I want to say, like 14 or 15 more. Let's check. So I would really appreciate it if you guys could help us get to 1,000. Now we need 13. We got 987 subscribers over on Denver Broncos Syndicate, so you better act fast if you want to be our 1,000th subscriber. Let's see if maybe we can hit 1,000 by the end of the day over there. Man, this has been a really fun game so far, man. The Lions were hanging in really well until they turned the ball over with Jamal Williams there, but that was just a really good defensive play by Ed Oliver. Let's see if they can at least put another 3 points at the board, bare minimum here. If the Lions go 3 and out on their next drive, that's probably not going to bode well for them. I cannot talk this morning. I haven't had enough caffeine. Josh Allen's been really effective with his legs so far in this game, man. From what I can see, the Lions have played quite a bit of man coverage, and that's opened up quite a bit of holes for Josh Allen to take off with his legs. That's one of the dangers of playing man coverage, and unless you have a QB spy, but sometimes even if you do have a spy on Josh Allen, he could just outrun him and make the guy miss. So it's kind of sometimes impossible to defend Josh Allen against the run when you play man coverage. We're back.
That's when two guys.
Late John Madden. Boom, 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 boom.
Football should be run.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom.
Players wearing that John Madden patch on their helmets today.
I love it. I think you should. It was the celebration.
And rightfully so. He will be honored all day today on Thanksgiving.
Something like that a little earlier out of you.
Boom, boom. I'm going to come up with my own version.
All right, following that scoring drive, here's Tyler Bass to kick it off. Lions were going on a pretty nice drive there previously, but obviously you can't cough up the ball. Now they'll start this drive from about the 24-yard line following the Justin Jackson return.
Singer-songwriter Bebe Rexha is going to headline the Thanksgiving halftime show presented by Verizon. It's coming up right here on CBS. Where's John Madden and Pat Summerall?
Just a reminder, guys, it will be a bit of an extended halftime here just because of the halftime concert and stuff. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Lions have been right in that jumbo package with the extra offensive lineman quite a bit. And that handoff goes nowhere. Jamal Williams gets blown up. That is Tim Settle Jr. in there for the Bills. Loss of about 4.
That left side.
And not a great way
This
for
is why I
Jamal
said
Williams
key the
to
game is
get going
inside
after that
guards
fumble.
and the tackles. And that's a
Oh
backup
man,
skipper in
backup
right
guard
there,
there gets
Jackson.
absolutely destroyed.
Settle 99 just wreaking havoc. Rotating a lot of guys in that defensive line.
Second and 13, following a
That's been the
3-yard
story right now.
loss.
Detroit's done really
Brock
well
Wright,
for
the
it.
tight end, goes in
This is
motion
not
to the
close
left
get
side,
away from
trips
them.
left.
Score and they give up something.
Well, they had a good
Jared
drive
Goff
going, and
kills
they
the
brought
play.
it up the last time. Second and 13. Here they
Pressure. Matt Milano's coming. Goff spins, and it is complete.
The pass.
Brock Wright
This is
gets
the
maybe
difference, too. The number
5.
one reason why they've won 3 games in a row is
Matt Milano was coming in unblocked. Jared Goff able to get out of trouble and find his tight end. Little safety valve there. Good job by Jared Goff.
70% of his passes in the last 3 games against the blitz, much improved from earlier in the year, and that's allowing the
Third
other
down and
teams
8 from the
to create the
26.
turnovers. Great decision making.
Trips right.
Swift is
Goff
running
makes an
back.
audible at the line. Jared surveys, fires, and that is complete. That is DeAndre Swift looking for the first down. He's going to be a half-yard short. Gain of 7. Good tackle there by Jordan Poyer.
That helped him that
And
time.
gotta imagine Dan
Poyer
Campbell's
and
thinking
Milano
about going
both in
for it
on him.
again, and indeed
Now
he
they're gonna
is.
Go for it. It appears from their own 33.
From their own 33-yard line, bare minimum, maybe try to draw them off sides.
Well, this is a big one right here.
This is very aggressive here for the Detroit
do go
Lions
for
if
it,
they
second
are
most
going
in
for
the
it.
NFL.
Let's see what we got.
You could also try and draw
They
them
come out in the
offside,
gun.
so
Let's see if they try to draw them off sides.
Fourth and a foot.
you gotta
It's
motion
4th and a
somebody
foot.
back it.
They do go, and Williams picks it up.
Just dove straight ahead.
Jamal Williams just dives forward, gain of 2, and that'll move the chains. That was a very gutsy call there by Dan Campbell. Going for it on his own 33-yard line. They're going to quick snap it.
Up tempo they go.
Goff from 35 fires, complete to the 41. St. Brown gain of 6. Tackle made by A.J. Klein. And it looks like we got some laundry. It's like they may have caught the Bills with 12 men on the field. That would explain why
Really
they
well
went
done.
quick.
You do it for 2 reasons, right? You don't want any challenges or anything about being short, so you don't give them a chance on the
Yeah,
running
they
play
caught
on
the
4th
Bills
and 1. So
subbing
you're like,
there.
Let's get up here and just snap it, so there's no review of any possibility either
Nothing
way.
there to review in that case. There was
I
the
don't-
other reason.
And the other reason is because they have all their goal line people in.
Yep.
They did it.
Good job there by the Lions catching him. That is Aaron Rodgers-esque.
So you're sitting there
And
going,
looks like they're
well,
going to
that
replay
same
first
personnel out
down,
there,
1st and
we can
5.
run our 12 personnel, and go up and down the field, and they can't substitute. And during that goal line, you've got a lot of big guys running off the field.
Here you see the guys
Yep,
trying to
and those
depart.
big guys, man, they try to run fast, but sometimes the offenses just catch them.
So you got a
1st and 5 now from the 40. Khalif Raymond in motion. They hand it off.
And chugging along for 2 is
Or about
Williams.
2 is
And Oliver
Williams.
with another tackle.
You know what's funny is just the downhill run, like to trust Williams with your backup guards. It shows the belief Dan
Play
Campbell,
clock,
Ben
or clock
Johnson
ticking
have
inside. 5 minutes left to play in this first half.
Williams, and you don't get 13
Much better
touchdowns
drive here
this
for the
year.
Lions.
You see offense
There's
coordinator
Ben
off to a
Johnson,
great
Lions
start to his
offensive
career.
coordinator.
Shining star there. But that kid is always 10 for 18, and they're really hard and difficult, but he gets it.
Goff once
Gets
again
to the
working
first
that
down,
hard
gets to the touchdown.
count
Second and 3.
from the 42.
Play action.
Goff fires in the traffic, and that's complete.
Zipped in there.
Cross Buffalo
with
territory
precision,
to the
and it's caught by
45-yard
Raymond.
line. It's Khalif Raymond. And he
Let's
now
go to
comes
the
off
sideline
hobbling.
after Collecting 13.
Okay, we're going to pause. Goff does a great job. Looks left, and his eyes are still down the middle. He's going to throw the ball right up top here. That's a great veteran move. That way, none of the linebackers, Milano, Klein, anyone can get in there.
Goff 9 for
First and
14
10.
for 94 yards. 1st and 10. Once again, they've got that jumbo package with Matt Nelson, the offensive lineman. Handoff. Williams cuts right. Good job spinning out of trouble, and Jamal Williams gets 6.
You saw Raymond limp off the field. They've had a hard time keeping the receiving core healthy, but there is one player
Who's the
who
hottest
will
head
soon be
coach?
coming back. Well, Raymond's going to come back in along with Chart.
I don't
who's
know
had
how to answer that.
6 games out with an ankle, but
I'm
he got
not attracted to
Jameson
men. I don't know how to
Williams
answer that, honestly.
back in practice. And eligible to return in the next few weeks. And you like him.
What
First
a
round,
weird
12th pick
question.
overall. Yeah. toward the ACL in the national championship game against Bama. He's got some speed.
Second and three. Goff rolling out, dumps it off. That's the tight end. James Mitchell down to the 15. Great play there by the Lions. Normally, you're not supposed to throw against the grain like that. We've seen that from both quarterbacks in this game so far.
Outstanding job by the right side. Keep going here. And
It's Kevin O'Connell.
Now, right there. Where are you going?
I guess. I mean, maybe you could throw Sean McVay in there too. I don't know.
All the way back. Good job.
Again, I'm not the right person to ask that question.
Great job of spacing. You have guys coming, right? But you got to give the guys in front of you more space. Mitchell giving them that spot.
And like you said,
Hard count.
sneakily.
Sneakily.
My new favorite word. First and 10.
Got a lot of words that probably aren't words.
Now, okay, I got a better question for you though. Who's the ugliest head coach?
Down to the 9. 7
I don't know. I kind of have to go with maybe my head coach, Nathaniel
The
Hackett.
turnover and subsequent touchdown off of that by the Bills. They got Von Miller.
Uh-oh, Von Miller.
Big, especially
Oh,
Gusto
shit.
and Epinesa
Please get up,
out.
Vaughn. What the? Oh, boy.
Lineman for the Bills, so
Oh, boy, oh,
Miller's
boy, oh,
gonna
boy,
get
oh,
more
boy, oh, boy,
snaps
oh, boy, oh,
today.
boy.
Got Sean McDermott's
What's
attention.
up with Vaughn? What's up with Vaughn?
And we'll step
He's down
aside.
on a knee. We will step aside. Sean McDermott's out there to check on him. Oh, that would be massive for the Bills. I hope Vaughn's okay, man. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, 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 nuh-uh. Even though, obviously, he no longer plays for my team, Von Miller is still one of my favorite players to ever suit up. I hope he's all right. Shit. Maybe he just got gassed or something. Maybe a stinger. I hope he's okay. That would be a massive loss for the Bills if he can't go. All right, Oscar, you're right. You're right. It's got to be Bill. That's low-hanging fruit. You're right. It's got to be fucking Bill. Yeah, I hope Vaughn's okay, man. That's scary. Von Miller walking out without any assistance. That is very, 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 very good to see. I don't really have a second favorite team, Oscar. I mean, I have my loyalties to the Broncos, but aside from that, I really just enjoy football. So, I have some teams, obviously, as a Broncos fan that I root against a little bit, but overall, I cover the NFL, so aside from being a Broncos fan, which there's no taking away my emotional investment in the Broncos, I really try to keep things somewhat unbiased. Not always successful in keeping things unbiased, but sometimes I do. There's a shot of Detroit and subsequent Windsor, Ontario, Canada. No, Broncos are not riding, Oscar. They are not riding. Second and three, Goff incomplete. Looking for Khalif Raymond.
They could have just let that thing go.
It's a sneaky one that not everyone knows, and I was waiting to see. Go ahead and run that.
Yeah, last week, man,
Watch right there.
it was a complete
14 up top.
disaster.
Always
Russell
wide
Wilson
open.
probably had his
Jake
best
Brown
game as a Bronco,
just
but
missed him.
got
Wrong
victimized by
read and
drops, penalties,
poor decision
defense
not to-
broke
You just
down.
saved Buffalo a
Aside
ton
from
of time. You
that,
got
man,
3
Russell
timeouts. You're
Wilson
not
has
in any
been
danger of time. Let it run
really,
down.
really
People
underwhelming.
forget that. Guy gets injured, come back out, you still got the clock running.
You got a Buffalo team
Goff,
that
last
scored
10 pass
in
attempts,
10
8 of
games,
10 for
7
90
touchdowns in the
yards.
last 2 minutes of the
Third
first
down
half.
and 3 now from the 9.
gave more time.
Hand it off. Swift cuts inside, lowers his shoulder. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Physical, gritty run by DeAndre Swift.
Talk about the tough running by Williams.
And we are an extra point away from a tied game.
His tough aggressive running.
11 plays, 76 yards, 5 minutes, 38 seconds. Swift lowers his shoulder 3 times and just takes Jordan Poyer for a ride into the end zone. Broncos aren't riding, but Jordan Poyer was riding there.
He's a Swiftie.
Josh Allen's going to have a little bit of time to work with here before the end of the first half, though.
A rushing touchdown in 3 consecutive games. Dan Campbell.
Bills are going to get the ball to start the second half, but a hell of a run there by DeAndre Swift, but I don't know what we need to review.
He puts his head going down to get a lot more time now.
And I guess we're going to review it. Maybe his knee was down.
Tonight,
again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button. Nope, I need to mute the commercial. Do not want to get a copyright claim. Copyright claims suck. But yeah, again, guys, be sure to smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Helps push us out to fellow NFL fans, and it's a free and easy way to help support the channel. Yeah, Brett, Diggs has been kind of quiet in this one. It's kind of surprising. Seems like the Lions have really sold out to slow him down. But if there's any time to get him involved, it's now in this 2-minute situation. Sounds good, Oscar. Thanks for jumping in. We will literally be here all day. Since we're getting ready to jump into halftime, I better make sure that my Be Right Back screen is ready to go. Yes, it is. Perfect. Again, guys, just a reminder, it's going to be a little bit of an extended halftime period just because they do like a halftime concert and stuff for these Thanksgiving games. I honestly need to go up and maybe get something to eat real quick, so that actually kind of bodes well. But remember to keep it right back here on Sparkin Sports NFL for second half action. On top of that, we will be streaming both games later this afternoon. We got Giants-Cowboys from AT&T Stadium later. And then tonight we've got Patriots-Vikings from US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Definitely enjoy streaming these games, guys. Happy you guys are tuning in. These are a lot of fun, man. And always enjoy Thanksgiving when you got 3 straight games. Ooh, let's see. They're reviewing it.
Catching the right knee, hitting the ground.
And his knee is down. He's short.
Down and goal at the 2.5 now for Detroit, Jim.
All right, so the knee, you saw it brush.
Clock's
right on, Brett.
See, you can take it to the 2-minute. Try and draw him off sides right here.
And take him to the 2-minute warning here.
Get a lot of shifts and motions.
See if they do it. Nope, they do snap it. Goff in trouble, heaves it. And that is incomplete. Looking for DeAndre Swift.
What happened there, Tony?
Second and goal, and we've got one more play on the outside of the 2-minute warning.
So you're going to see someone come right through the middle.
Oh boy, man, that was a disaster. It looks like somebody blew their blocking assignment. Ed Oliver came in completely unblocked, and looks like someone else did as well.
Again, that could have been run down to the 2-minute
7
mark
plays,
before you run a
74
play.
yards, 5 minutes, 51 seconds so far in this drive.
He wasn't ready to run a play, the left guard. That's 2 times they could have done it. It is hard. It's a sneaky one.
Second down and goal from the 2.5. Man in motion is Chark. Handoff, and that is blown up. Matt Milano. Big loss there, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Third down and goal from a mile away from the goal line. That was blown up all the way back at the 7. Matt Milano came in like a heat-seeking missile, and we have hit the 2-minute warning. Lions had a touchdown, but it was overturned. Now they're trying to sneak their way back into the end zone. But shooting yourselves in the foot are not going to help. Jesus, I cannot talk this morning. Yeah, now's the time for him. Now is the time to get him in. Damn knees, right? I think I need to bring in some music for next week's streaming. These commercial breaks are awkward silence. Brett, I honestly don't know. It depends on which version of the Dallas Cowboys show up, honestly. If the version of the Dallas Cowboys that choked that game away late to Green Bay shows up, then I kind of have to give it to the Giants. Although they are significantly beat up in their own right, the Giants are. That said, if the version of the Cowboys that absolutely clobbered the Vikings last week shows up, then Dallas looks like they're unstoppable.
Coming out of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I could see that, Dallas 27-17. I could definitely see that. 3rd and goal. Swift cuts to the left side, and he's down to the 1. And you know Dan Campbell's going for it here. You're going to hand it off there on 3rd and goal. Nobody expected that, but that brings up a 4th down and goal from the 1-yard line. You know Dan Campbell's going to go for that.
Wasn't for a great tackle by Milano.
And then Phillips able to make sure he finished it off. Timeout called by Buffalo.
Buffalo burns a timeout.
Talk about it. No one goes for it. Like second most in the NFL. Lions going for
Trying
it.
to get the defenders.
Von
Miller just came out of the tent, and he is a little
up
gimpy.
off the field and went in the blue tent for examination. So they've already converted 4th and 1 on this drive,
which is hard to do.
Vaughn got maybe his ankle rolled up on. 4th and goal now from the 1. Big decision for the Lions.
Williams, the running back.
Raymond in motion, they fake it. Goff fires, end zone, touchdown. There you go, Brett. It's St. Brown.
First touchdown since week 2.
Earlier, they ran the quarterback sneak.
There you go. You just got it.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Get on up and go.
And the Thanksgiving celebration, and the Lions are now officially an extra point away from taking the lead. Jamal Williams snaps off to that corner. Too easy there. A little rollout. And Amon-Ra St. Brown scores. 15 plays, 76 yards, 6-minute drive. PAT is good. We've got a tied game. Josh Allen's got some time to do something, though. We got 1:52 left to play in the first half. A very thankful Thanksgiving it is. All right, what a drive by the Detroit Lions, and that closes the gap. Let's see if Josh Allen and the Bills offense can get a score here at the end of the half, and then they get the ball to start the second half, so let's see if they can maybe try to double up. Yeah, you have Brown in one league and against him in another. Oh, that's always the worst. Oh, man. It makes you so conflicted. Oh, that's the worst. Yep, let's see if this can be the Stephon Diggs drive here. We are back. 15-play drive there for the Lions on that last drive.
For the Lions in 21
Yeah,
holidays.
so
Thanksgiving
true.
holidays is, wow.
You're like,
Amon-Ra
yes,
St.
but
Brown.
fuck.
Another young player on this roster, just
Von Miller's
second-year player
now
out
on
of
the
USC, and
cart.
they're taking him in by a cart.
Wow, that is.
Uh-oh.
And this guy has been every bit as dominant this year.
Oh,
as
that is
he's been throughout his career.
huge.
That's a major loss.
That is a
Von Miller's not
major,
able to go.
major
And you're not
loss for
talking
the
about just
Bills.
today. You're talking about
Oh,
The closer's
no.
not
I
able to
hope
finish
Von's
games off.
okay.
Oh. Detroit has a much
today
Damn.
at halftime. Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter Bibi
Oh,
Rexha
man.
headlines the Thanksgiving halftime show presented by Verizon, coming up right here on CBS. Yeah, you're talking about the closer at the close of the season. The reason they went out and got him.
The games, the
Yeah,
season. This is the
the
playoffs. He's done it. He's done it everywhere. Denver, he's beaten Brady on at home. He
So
closes games
huge.
and he finishes them off. And now we hope it's nothing.
First and
serious.
10.
Again, this team has been exceptional in the last
Allen
2 minutes. Here they
drops
have
back.
152 to start this
Steps
drive.
up, looking,
There's
weaving.
Josh.
Allen
Boy,
fires
Pitts.
complete.
Able to
Isaiah
McKenzie
McKenzie,
was
first
already
down and
caught a
more
touchdown
across
in this game,
midfield to the
and that quickly they're in
48-yard
Lions
line.
territory.
And already they are in
You see
Lions
the magic?
territory.
He showed a little graphic earlier of Josh Allen moving around. You gotta keep him in the pocket. You can't let him get out because the big plays. They're second in the NFL with 50 over 20.
All right,
That was
so
the longest play
here's
of the day. That last
something
one
that gives
for
me hope here
27.
with
That's a
Von Miller in the
throwaway.
cart. This is from
Down to
Field
Tracy.
Yates on Twitter.
Guys, right now
Von
I'm
Mil-
still waiting for an official word
Okay, hold
on
on.
Von Miller, but he was in the 10 for a very long time, came out, looked extremely frustrated, sat out on the bench, talked to the
Oh,
athletic
yeah.
trainers,
Oh,
spoke
he
to
got
his
his ankle
defensive
rolled
line
up
coach,
on.
Eric
That might be a high
Washington.
ankle
As you
sprain.
saw, he got on the court,
Damn.
he went in. We are still waiting for that
So anyway,
official
this is from
word
Field
on
Yates.
what
Von Miller's
exactly
headed to the
it
locker
is,
room
but
on a
the Bills
cart.
right now
Unclear
down
what
to
the nature of
3
his injury is.
defensive
It's the
ends.
longest
So it's
path
something
to the
certainly to
visitors'
watch,
locker
and
room in
it'll
the
be a big
league.
loss
So the
for
cart
Buffalo
may
Bills
be
to
for
make up.
efficiency.
Trace, and
That
it's
does
Allen
happen
gonna take
sometimes,
off
so I hope that's the
for
case
second and
here.
10.
Meanwhile, Josh
He's got
Allen's got another
another
run, and he's got
6.
maybe 6.
You know, we talked to Von Miller early in the year. 'cause we had
Sometimes,
that
yeah, the
rematch
cart
with
isn't so much
City,
because the
something
player
against
can't
Pittsburgh.
walk. It's more so they
No
want
one
to get
has
him
ever
back
played
there
in and
quicker
won
to the
three
X-ray
Super
room
Bowls
or
with
whatever.
3 different
So
teams.
they
He
throw him
told
on the
us
cart.
Super
I'm
Bowls
hoping
that
that's what that
came to
is.
Buffalo. Yep.
3rd and
This is
5.
Something that
Max
isn't
protection.
serious. 3rd and
Josh
5.
fires complete.
Diggs
That is Diggs.
picks up the first down.
And
at the
Stephon is out of bounds
37.
about the
Got Verizon halftime
37-yard
report coming
line.
up.
44
JB, Phil,
seconds
Nate,
left to
Boomer,
play in the
Coach
half.
Power. Highlights and analysis from the first half.
Josh is going to hurry him up.
Coming up on the Verizon
Clock continues to
halftime
tick
report.
inside
Yeah,
35.
Detroit's got to do better on 3rd down. They're last in the
Josh
NFL, and it's showing again today.
surveys, fires it deep.
And
Nobody's
there.
home.
They are
Looking
more
for
covered,
Diggs
though,
on the
I'm telling you,
sideline,
not
but
bad.
that was probably more of a throwaway than
Yeah, I just
anything
got
else.
official word from the Buffalo Bills for Von Miller. It is a knee injury, and he is officially out for the rest of this game.
Oh,
Didn't think there was any hope for
man.
today, but
Sean McDermott told his team going
Oh,
into this,
that's
if
not
you guys aren't
good,
careful,
man.
You're going to run right into a buzzsaw here. This Detroit team is better than you think, and everyone, and they've won 3 in a row. You can't fake that.
Von
Today is
Miller
showing
done
up.
for the
Now
day with
Bills,
a knee injury.
we
That
know they're the class,
hurts.
them, the Chiefs, a few teams over there.
2nd down and 10
AFC, but Detroit
from the
trying to make some noise.
36.
2nd and 10.
Josh Allen retreats,
Come after Allen.
heaves it,
Lost
fires
it.
wide open
McKenzie
to the
having a big
19 is
half, has the first
McKenzie.
down. He had a
2nd down and 10.
27-yard
Josh
catch.
Allen finds
start
McKenzie.
this drive,
1st
and
down
that's
and 10 with
16
20
more.
seconds left. Gain of
Look at the
16.
space.
Oh, man, no.
I mean, I
That's
think,
still
Jim, you
devastating
could've
for
gone up
Von
and ran
Miller,
a
though.
5-yard out on that. Maybe not the 15-yarder, but Harris. And there's the throw off the back foot. The ball was tipped barely, which actually helped Harris recover on that. But McKenzie's
First
getting
down
a
and
lot of
10.
one-on-one. With that speed, Jim, they could do that on every play if they wanted to.
20 seconds to go in the half.
20-yard line. Allen looking,
There's the throw.
firing,
Ahead of
overthrown.
McKenzie. They keep going back
Looking
to
for
him.
See, those are
McKenzie
the type
again.
of throws, though, where
Excuse me.
Allen misses a little bit, and he hadn't, very often in the past because of that elbow. I'm telling you, she's just a week or two away.
Coming up, the Verizon halftime report. JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, and Coach Cowher, who won Super Bowl 40 as the coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers in this very building. Highlights and analysis of first half to Verizon halftime report.
Jim, this half should be over if they'd have taken it down.
Second down and 10.
Earlier, I feel like, they would have played a little differently. Buffalo more aggressive.
Second and 10.
Allen fires, end zone, incomplete, looking for Diggs.
If you give up a field goal, I feel like it probably would have played out that way anyway.
Third down and 10,
So
12
that's not
seconds
good. If you give up
left.
the touchdown. Buffalo at the time and everything.
Which Buffalo would have worked its timeouts a little differently too.
Yeah, I mean, everything's different.
But yeah,
it's always about doing the right thing at the right situation as many times as you can to give yourself the best chance to succeed.
All right, Tony, we got
Write
third
that
and 10.
down.
Got it. That's words
Here
to
we
live
go.
by.
Getting loud. It's Thanksgiving. Detroit's coming back.
From the 20-yard line, third down and 10. Twins right.
What's going to happen, Jim? Take us through.
You might just have a
Allen
in a minute.
takes the
Go up
snap.
there. Here it is, third
Stepping
and
up,
10.
and he is sacked.
Allen does go down.
Going down all the way back at the 25-yard line. Trying to hold on to it. That was Houston.
Of James Houston.
James Houston was there for the Lions.
Goes through a chip, and then on top of it does a
Man,
slam.
what a
As you
rep
can see,
there.
this
Does a little
perfectly well going
spin
around
move
Brown.
and swim
And what a
move. That looks
monster
Von
play.
Miller-esque there
Yes,
by
we tried to hype
Houston.
that one up for that, 'cause you could tell it was a big play
Now here
there.
comes
Houston
Tyler
said
Bass
something.
trying to
I don't
put
know
3
what it
points
was.
on the
Like,
board
this is
and
either gonna be a
make it a
touchdown or
17 to
sack by
14
Houston.
lead ending into heading into halftime. I cannot talk.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Again, guys,
Bass
be
was
sure to
6
keep
for
it
6
here
here
for
on
second
Friday.
half action
Tied
on
the
Sparking
franchise
Sports
record for the
NFL.
Bills with
Just
6
a reminder, it's going to be a
successful
bit of an
kicks.
extended
The game tying his own
halftime
record
period
against
because of the
Christie as
concert
well,
and
who had done
stuff.
that back in 96.
But we will be
First
back
attempt
here on
today,
the other side
46
of the
yards
halftime
out.
period. And also, we will be back to cover the other 2 games of the afternoon,
47
Giants-Cowboys
yards.
and Patriots-Vikings. Meanwhile, Tyler Bass from 46. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle. And we are going to halftime, folks. 17-14, Buffalo Bills lead. But they may have lost one of their best players in Von Miller, man. Definitely a devastating injury for them. We head to halftime. Be sure to keep it right here. I'm your host, Gage Madrid. We'll be back. Alrighty, guys. We are back in for second half action of Lions-Bills. The Bills lead 17-14 over the Detroit Lions as we are getting ready to come out of halftime. I didn't watch it, but from what I saw on Twitter, apparently that halftime show sucked. I was upstairs eating some food, so I did not watch it, but yeah, from what I hear, it was bad. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes for some people to start streaming in here before the second half officially starts and gets underway. Unfortunately, some early reports on the Von Miller injury are not good, guys. From early indications, it sounds like Von Miller may have suffered a significant knee injury. Now, this is just from some early reports, nothing official yet, but it's definitely concerning from some of the reports I've seen. There is concern there for the dreaded 3-letter knee injury that really sucks. I think you can probably figure it out from there. So yeah, hopefully that is not the case, but from what I have seen on Twitter and from sources that I trust, it's not looking good for Von Miller. So that would be an obviously devastating loss for the Buffalo Bills, but either way, they've been really solid here in this game, especially defensively, even after Von Miller went out. We're just getting ready to get going here in the second half. Again, guys, if you haven't participated in our poll, it is right above. Square Table Degenerates, how's it going? Welcome in. So we got 22 votes in our poll. Looks like 64% of you guys are on the Buffalo Bills to hold on to their lead. Second half is underway. Jack Fox kicks off. And here we go.
You have a chance.
That's Fox kicking off, by the way, to the back of the end zone. And
let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, degenerates.
Coach, you were efficient. You controlled the clock. You were aggressive.
The Bills do get the ball here to start in the second half. Let's see what they can do with it.
Defense, we got to get off the field on third down at least a couple of times. We're fighting them pretty good right now, which is good. We got to do that. We got to get a takeaway on defense. Special teams, we're about to pop a return. We need one of those. We may have to steal a possession. The other thing is offense. Protect the football. Stay aggressive.
With Von Miller out, does that affect how you play on the
First and 10 for the Bills. Trips right from their own 25.
I wish him the best, but
Excuse me.
that's a good thing.
Handoff goes to James Cook, who cuts back inside as close to the 30-yard line, gain of about 4.
That guy gets his guys to play hard. He knows football. It's a great hire, and you're seeing the transformation of this Lions team.
How's everyone doing on this Thanksgiving, guys? Hope your Thanksgiving's going good so far.
In the right direction for the Lions because of respect that they
Ah,
have
you were
for
just
Dan
at Ford
Campbell.
Field last
They
Sunday,
talk about
right
him stay
on.
aggressive, the way he always is fired up. He's passionate about what
Definitely
he does.
one of the stadiums I want to visit.
Sometimes people like, he's like
I've only ever been to one NFL stadium, which is the Broncos Stadium. I go there for all the home games, but I've never been to another stadium.
Gifted at communication.
Look at this little throw to Cook. That's going to be enough for the first.
That's funny. Second and 5, they flip it out to James Cook. He picks up the 5 yards and a first down.
So Dan is the red up there with him, but he's literally one of the most genuine, honest, tough, hardworking. He was a leader when he was a backup.
Little shovel
on our
pass
football
there
team,
from
like
Josh
team
Allen.
captain.
Good job by
That's it.
James
These
Cook
guys,
hanging
Never
on to
happens,
it.
and that's why it's a testament to be able to keep these guys playing hard when they were going through the rough patch. They were 1-6 at one time.
He was
First
mentored
down and
by
10 from the
Coach
36.
Parcells, who we know is watching down in Florida. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Coach. Here's first and 10.
Coach.
Allen zings it off target, incomplete, looking for
Those are the
Stephon
throws
Diggs.
where I'm telling you, that
It looks
is
small when you're
because of the
inside.
elbow injury.
Isn't it shared with like a
It's just gonna
bunch of
hang and
office
be there for a
buildings or
little
something
bit.
like that? Isn't it
Things
like
just start to barely
not
miss
just the
right.
stadium on its own in the
Foot,
building?
yard.
Is it velocity or is it accuracy?
Now, it's like a shock into the system.
Second down and
If you
10.
had a wrist injury or something, and all of a sudden you're going to hit a ball or punch something. You have a little bit of like, oh, I don't really want to do that. So you have to just suck it up over and over again, or sometimes it just
Twins
shocks.
left.
There's
Allen
Diggs.
zings it to Diggs, and he is blown up
Just
right
his
away.
third catch, but
Jerry
for
Jacobs
negative
was there
yardage
for
this
the
time.
Lions.
Jacobs making the play.
Great tackle
This
by
is
Jerry,
outstanding.
and that brings up the third and long situation.
Jacobs
Now
on this play.
Diggs,
Ooh, boy.
a little
No,
shaken
go ahead,
up
look, this
after
is
that
Jacobs.
one.
He's going to see this right
Bills
now.
have already-
He's waiting. He darts
Excuse me.
in.
Bills have already lost one of their superstars in Von Miller in this game. Now they do not need to lose their number one receiver.
Is up on his feet now. And
Diggs is up. That's good to see.
Sideline. 3 catches for 12 yards on 9 targets.
Gets a lot of attention. He's on a really incredible pace. He's got 6 100-yard games this year. He's tied for most in the league.
Already went over 1,000 on this field. In fact, for the season last
Yeah, that's
Sunday,
cool.
over 1,000
Broncos
for
Stadium is like
50
really
in a row.
close to downtown, like right across the road, across the highway from it essentially, but
He's on
with
pace,
Ford
third
Field being
NFL
right in the heart of downtown
career highs,
Detroit, that is
10%
that's so awesome.
his career, and it's big
Yep.
having him here, Jim. This is
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. Hopefully Ohio legalizes soon. Obviously, I'm here in Colorado, so I don't have that problem.
Set up,
Allen fires. That is
Wow.
complete.
Gabe
Gabe Davis, first down to the 48.
Yeah, usually this is going to be a hold on
And we got a flag down.
Defense.
Could be a defensive hold on the
these type of
Lions.
coverages.
Oh, shit.
Illegal contact.
It is illegal contact. Cleet Blakeman, the referee, gives the call. Jacobs, who had the nice tackle there on Diggs, now has the penalty. That was declined, of
That's
course.
normally rare, but not when you're the Buffalo Bills, who are first in the NFL.
Denver is very spread out.
Third
Yeah, it's
11
very
plus,
spread out here.
3rd and 13.
Stadium's really nice. It's very
11 plus
open.
40%. That should be like
Being honest, if you look at it from above the air, it kind of looks like a toilet bowl, but
Not just one play.
it's a very open stadium.
Campbell, I
Nice,
talked about trying to get that
nice
defense
sound flow.
off the field in a hurry.
It's just a really
Bills
fantastic
to the
atmosphere. You can see the mountains from there.
Cook.
The sunsets are fantastic. A toss to James Cook, and he is blown up in the
Detroit's
backfield.
the worst.
Malcolm
Buffalo being
Rodriguez
such
was
a dominant
there.
team, it's just that's where this game's going to come down to.
That was Rodriguez making that tackle. Third quarter has
Rodriguez.
been-
Gotta
well, it's been
enunciate it.
dismal
It's
for Detroit. Worst
Rodriguez.
in the league as far as point margin, minus 55. While the Bills have been second best in the league when it comes to the second quarter. Bills put up 10 in that quarter versus 7 for the Lions. But let's see if Buffalo.
Second and 11, loss of
can
1
take
on that
advantage of what
carry.
Detroit has been ailing with all year, and that is coming out with poor thirds.
Diggs goes in motion. 2 tight ends set to the left side. Excuse me. Allen looking to run, tries to flip, and he gets about a yard.
Marker out.
We got another
Josh
penalty. That could be a
shoves back
hold.
at Bugs.
And Josh gets a little chippy down there.
Well, this is
You don't want to screw with him.
54.
Holding. Offense number 76.
Yup.
Replay second down.
54, McNeil, the third-round pick, drawing the penalty on Saffold with a great move. And speaking of McNeil,
Well,
he
come
was
on,
awesome
man.
last week.
If you're a big enough corporation to have naming rights to an NFL stadium, you're probably going to be corrupt to an extent.
And I
You are not a bother at all. You are not a bother at all. I enjoy chatting with
split the
people.
double team.
That is exactly why I do these
And on
streams.
the last play, did the same thing. He caused the penalty, which is like getting a tackle in the backfield, Jim.
Trips
Glenn,
left.
as defensive coordinator, said he does a lot of the dirty work. He is everywhere. Here's the
Allen.
second and 21.
Stepping up. Allen fires. Wide open. Isaiah McKenzie to the 33. He was left alone on the sideline. A giant chunk play, and now
Player down.
99 for the Lions down.
Go ahead and run that. Josh Allen's going to look left and right here.
But yeah, I mean, if
Yes,
you're a
he's
big
gonna
enough
get the ball
corporation to have
all the way
naming
out
rights
to
to an
that
NFL
window.
stadium, you're probably going to be
That kind of
corrupt.
time,
But
you
it wouldn't
have no
surprise me.
chance
It's an
stopping
energy
this
company.
Bills offense.
I've never
We'll see
been to
it right back
Cleveland,
here.
so I've
270-yard
never obviously
play,
been to their
longest of the day.
stadium.
On an
And
angsty
we got a TV timeout here. Not me to pause the game. Go back. There we go. 5 votes so far, guys. Uh-oh. Did I screw my mic? Can you guys hear me? Okay, there we go. My mic is kind of on the fritz. It cuts in and out. Anyway, guys, we got 25 votes so far, and it looks like 60% of you guys are on the Buffalo Bills. Got 16 people in here right now. Let's go. Be sure to smash that like button. I would really appreciate it, guys. Free and easy way to help support the channel, helps push us out and gets us seen by more and more people. Also, guys, if you're a Broncos fan or just an NFL fan in general and want to help give me some more support, I've got a Denver Broncos channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate, that is almost at 1,000 subscribers. We need just 13 more to get there. So if you want to be our 1,000 subscriber, I would really appreciate it. I'm hoping we can maybe get there by the end of the day. And again, guys, we will be streaming the other 2 Thanksgiving games, Giants-Cowboys from AT&T Stadium and Patriots-Vikings from US Bank Stadium right here on Sparkin Sports NFL. So if you enjoy these streams, be sure to keep it right here. We're back. Try not to fuck with my mic here.
Julian Okwara,
the man down.
Arm was in an awkward
and the
position.
arm got tackled in an awkward position.
He was poised to put pressure on Allen. Instead, it goes for a 30-yard pass play to McKenzie, who takes the handoff. And is down after a gain of 3. McKenzie today has had a 27-yard catch and now a 30-yarder. The 2 longest plays of the game belong to him.
A lot of attention given, obviously, to Diggs. And Davis ends up coming second. I mean, that's the thing about Josh Allen's development. He's going to go who's open. And if you're going to go ahead and allocate resources toward Diggs,
there we go.
He goes to Davis. You go ahead and do that, and then he goes over to the next one. He just figures out where the opening is and aggressively takes it. What the defense gives him.
2nd and 7.
Allen.
Push the pocket. Allen feels it. Flips it. Davis. Oh, boy, at the goal
That was
line.
nearly an incredible catch.
He's got enough on it to knock it away.
This is football. Like, this is a great play all the way around by everybody. Perfect throw, great route, great attempt to go get it by Davis. Keep going there, then he adjusts as Allen scrambles, and then great defensive.
All right,
timing
3rd down.
by Hughes. The point of attack, get the arm around right at the last second, reach up and poke it out.
Can you guys hear me? My stupid mic has been really screwing with me.
Escaped to 3rd and 13.
3rd and 7 now from the 29.
They got 3rd and 7.
This is the game.
Bills been going on an extended drive here.
Keep making these 3rd downs. Gotta keep
Trips
this ball
left.
to the bottom, throw it.
Allen looking, firing, incomplete, and there's a flag.
Which will give him the first
Jerry
down.
Jacobs.
Oh, I don't know. It looked
Welcome back in, Brett.
to me
Good to see
like it
ya.
was incidental contact, like their feet might have touched. Didn't it look like that in real time, where it was like a?
All right, let's see.
You could almost say, was it pass interference?
Pass interference on Jacobs.
39. Ball he plays to the 10-yard line. First down.
A rough penalty there. Let's see.
Gene, what did you
Romo
think
doesn't
here?
like it.
Feels like a hook and turn to me. When you
Oh,
put
there
that
it
arm
is.
around
There it
the
is.
leg,
I see the
you
hook
let
and
it
turn.
stay there,
That's
but if
pass
now you turn that
interference.
receiver right before the ball gets
Yep,
there,
he grabbed him by the
elements
belly
to
and
allow.
hooked him.
That would be how I'd
Can't
define
do
that as a
that.
hook and turn.
Okay.
I agree with
Penalty
Sterator.
of the game on the Lions accepted today.
And that Jacobs right there, 39. It was close. The hook, he's calling it right there. Sterator, dead right. The hook goes right there.
Right there.
And that's ball would not have been caught
Can't do
anyway. It was
that.
behind him. He did not need to do that. And that's the poise
No, you did not.
through the end of the down. He just didn't have right there.
By the way, there is a Lion defender,
That is a
Lying down
penalty.
as well.
Can't do that.
Deshaun Elliott. There he is. Being
Safety
treated on the
Deshaun
field, now
Elliott.
hopping to his feet.
And he hops up. Good
By
to
the way,
see.
Jacobs there missed the first half with his ACL injury last year, so he's coming back and he's starting to play better. He's physical, he's tough. They like what they got in this guy. But another 3rd down.
Okay,
First and
so
goal
it'll be
now.
First and goal.
From the 10. Twins
First
left.
and goal from the 10. Singletary.
Single tight end set. That is Dawson Knox to the
He's
right
running
side.
back.
Quarterback, fake it, throw.
Handoff. Nope, he flips it, and that is intercepted at the 5-yard line. Alex Anzalone. It was tipped and into the hands of Anzalone. What a play.
And that's now
Get out of
6
here.
times
Thought.
in the last 7 games.
Unbelievable. The place you feel in the bubble.
That was a big play there for the Lions, man. Both teams now with big game-changing turnovers. I gotta mute this so I don't get a copyright claim. I'll be fucking quiet. Yeah, man, Alex Anzalone, well-traveled. Came out of Arizona, and then professionally has been with the Saints and Lions, and dude came up with a big play there, man. I'm not sure who tipped it, but that was a really dangerous throw there by Josh Allen, man, and a big momentum-shifting play for the Detroit Lions. All right, guys, that was a big, long drive for the Bills, and now they come away with nothing following the turnover. That might have killed the momentum that they had. Again, guys, be sure to participate in our poll. Let me know who you think is going to win this game. We've got 25 people who have voted, and looks like 60% of you guys are on the Bills. But right now, man, that was a big momentum shifter there by the Detroit Lions. Yeah, man, absolutely. Let's see what this Lions offense can do. Yeah, it's going to be tough, Brett, definitely. All right, we're back.
On CBS is sponsored by Target. Score low prices and great deals only at Target. Progressive, the right call to protect your home and car.
Beautiful
And by
shots of
Ram
downtown
Trucks,
Detroit.
Built to serve. The fist here in the
Right on the U.S.-Canada
Detroit
border.
area. In honor of Joe Lewis. heavyweight
Go
boxing
visit
champ, 12
Detroit and
years.
at least kill two birds with one stone. At least say I've been to Canada, and I want to go try real poutine in Canada. And right away, Ed Oliver is there. This has been a really fun game, man.
What you needed today, that right
This
side,
Bills
you could
defense
split the
continues to
double
show
team.
up despite not having their
A lot of
best player in
miscommunication
Von
right
Miller,
there for the Lions.
possibly
That happens.
for
We
the
have
rest of the season,
multiple
unfortunately.
injuries in the
But
middle.
Ed
They
Oliver
do
comes
have
up
good guard
huge for him
spots.
right there.
He took care of Justin Jackson, set him back 5 yards. Oliver,
Second down and
former
15.
first-round pick in his 4th year out of the University of
Clock
Houston.
ticking inside, 9:22 left. A loss of 5 there on that Ed Oliver tackle.
Has to take this snap from the end zone.
Great drop back here. This is dangerous.
Goff fires, and that is overthrown and incomplete.
Was looking for Swift.
Yeah, I'd love to go try some Michigan weed, honestly. And so I actually, Denver Broncos Syndicate, my other channel, the gentleman that I work with for that channel, and all the other syndicate channels, including Detroit Lions Syndicate, he lives in Detroit. And so I've definitely gotten to hear about the real Detroit, not the Detroit you hear about all the time. And it sounds like a place I really want to visit.
Coming in motion.
3rd and 15 now. Trips right.
4 catches, including a touchdown. They need 15 for a
Goff
Yeah, how aggressive are you going to be
surveys. He's in trouble. He's going down. That's a safety for the Bills. And the defensive line comes up with points. Oh, shit. Jared Goff did that spin move, and he had nowhere to go. That was a dumb play by Jared Goff. That's when you know you have to eat it, throw it away from the pocket, Don't spin, dude. You're going to go down. You already have one of your linemen who've gotten beat. That was just a dumb decision by Jared Goff. Dude, man, the Lions, when they thought they had a game-changing turnover, the Bills' defense turns it into 2 points. Dude, that just goes to show you, this Bills team, they lose their best defensive player in Von Miller, and they still come up clutch after their offense craps the bed. The momentum in this game is bouncing back and forth between both sidelines. Momentum doesn't know where to go. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just like any city. There are certain places in Denver where you have to use your smarts and you have to obviously keep your wallet and stuff in your front pocket and various things like that. I mean, you have to be very smart with any city you're in, quite frankly. But I know if I were to go to Detroit, I'd probably stay in like the downtown area for the most part. Probably I'd hop over the border to Windsor again just to say I've been to Canada. And again, I want to go try real poutine in Canada. So,
Eastern, Utah State, Boise State,
all right,
followed by Arkansas, Missouri. Saturday, the SEC on CBS features the next chapter in the Iron Bowl. Auburn,
Alabama.
It all starts with the drive.
I don't really watch much college football except for when I'm scouting draft prospects, but that's a fun one.
Well, this is the kind of guy you're talking about, Oliver, that John Madden.
It's true. It's true. There are areas that a lot of the locals here will say is like, don't go there. First and 10 now from the 35. Handoff. Devin Singletary. First down and more to the midfield stripe.
This is all.
Yep, New Orleans, there you go. That's another place I want to visit. Definitely, from what I hear, pros and cons, but the pros I hear are really do outweigh the cons. Again, my goal one day is to be able to visit every NFL city and go to a game at every NFL stadium. Thus far, I've only been to one stadium, obviously, and that's Denver. First and 10 now, midfield. Handoff. Singletary.
This is kind of what I saw last week.
And he gets 4.
The quarterback has an arm that's a little banged up, right? They got into 2 tight ends.
I've heard really good things about Cincinnati. I've heard some incredible things about Cincinnati, actually. And in Cleveland, I've heard it's pretty fun, too. I mean, you obviously got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame there. Not too far away from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You'd be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone going there. That was a 3-yard gain on that last play.
There's Ken Dorsey, always trying to adjust.
Had quite a career of his own back at the University of Miami. Led him to a national title. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, that pass. That's Anzalone.
Alex Anzalone. Did he have it?
I think I would call it incomplete. But
nope. He was down, incomplete.
I mean, this was.
Oh!
He says now, yeah, I had that.
Oh, there's a turnover. Alex Anzalone comes up with another one.
Yeah, not exactly the.
Let's see. It hit the foul. No, that hit the ground. That's incomplete.
Yeah, you can just tell by that part of it.
Still, that would have been another big play there by Alex Anzalone.
Said it was incomplete or what? So I eventually said, I better play this out a little bit, Gene Steratore.
Yo, without a doubt. You know, when that pause happens, everyone's looking at each other, too.
And guys, be sure to smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it.
Clearly a short hop with the replay.
Brings up a 3rd and 7.
Well, on the last play.
I mean, I'd always be there for a game, so I don't think it could be too dead if I was always there for an NFL game.
Pause. Right here, watch his momentum. Play that. He's going to go to the right and then go back left. And Josh, he got hidden behind the old lineman, and that almost was a huge.
All right, 3rd down and 7.
You can't do that. That's what young guys do.
From the 47-yard line. Twins left.
Need 7. Need to get to the 40.
Allen drops back. Allen in trouble. Looking, and he's dropped. Back at the 45, it's Houston again. James Houston with another big play. This Lions defense has come to play. Man, both of these teams on defense have really turned it up in this second half. What a play by James Houston.
We had to put him on the roster today.
How about he was on the practice squad?
Now Sam Martin, the ex-Lion, set to kick it away.
He started his career at Florida, transferred to Jackson State, had a lot of sacks there, and I think they're finding out they've got a few guys up there they can start playing with.
Houston says, Buffalo, we have a problem.
Good kick by Martin. Backing him up. That'll bounce and roll. Takes a nice little Lions bounce to the 14.
19-14, Bills.
COVID-19 moves.
That's kind of my plan eventually, Brett. I'm hoping one day this YouTube career can financially support that. Because I would definitely love to be able to go to all the Broncos away games. I don't necessarily want media credentials, so I don't think that would be a realistic way to do it. But doing this YouTube career, it's definitely a realistic way to approach it. So my long-term goal, again, is to be able to go to all the road games as well as all the home games. But I already do go to all the Broncos home games, which is really, really cool. I've seen probably by now more than half the teams in the league play, so I've gotten to see Patrick Mahomes play live. Let's see, who else have I gotten to see play live, like amongst the big name quarterbacks? I saw Matt Ryan not too long ago. Yeah, I've gotten to see many of the big name quarterbacks play live, so. Yeah, I've been doing this for about 9 months now, and I've really found my passion in it, honestly. So I know that there is money to be had in this, and I know that there is a platform the YouTube is a platform where you can turn this into something you can do for the rest of your life. So, or at least as long as YouTube's a stable platform. You just gotta work at it and put your nose down and just keep grinding. Yeah. 2020, the COVID year, Buccaneers came here, and I was gonna go to that game. It really is, in my opinion, and honestly, I took a 4-month hiatus on this channel to focus on my other channel. Eventually, I moved all my Denver Broncos content over to that other channel, and just a few days ago, I rebranded this channel and started doing NFL live streams on this channel. So, once I get this channel monetized, I'm already dipped into quite a bit of watch time and stuff like that. I think I have, I checked yesterday, it was up to 27. And that was good because when I relaunched the channel, it was at 24. So my watch time's kicking right along, and hopefully soon I can close the gap on subscribers and apply for monetization on this channel. My Broncos Syndicate channel is already almost at 1,000 subs, and I just got to close about 400 more hours of watch time on that one, and I can apply for monetization. I completely forgot to mute that. Jared Goff complete on first down.
That shows you the offensive
St. Brown.
You haven't seen a ton, the tackles giving up a lot of sacks or anything. The interior we've seen a lot as Ed Oliver's had an incredible game to this point.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
He's busted up a number of plays, and now he's got a
first and 10 from the 27.
Stat list.
Play action. Goff surveys, fires, and that is complete. First down and more. Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 47-yard line. Oh, that was your first Saints game, Brett? That's insane. I'll always remember that game. That was one of my favorite games of all time.
Instead of a dig, it's a deep curl. Second time today they've gone to a play like that.
He's banged up.
You had Carl Mecklenburg on? Oh, I'll have to check that out. I will definitely have to check that out.
For the first time in the game, he's an old Ram teammate of Goff.
1st and 10 from the 47.
With a back injury of his own.
Tom Kennedy goes in motion, and they hand it off to Jamal Williams. That is stuff. Matt Milano was there.
Well, thanks, Jim. I will check on Amon-Ra St. Brown, but first, the Lions defensive lineman Julian Okwara. He right now is questionable to return with an elbow injury, and as you've seen, they are playing with backup left tackle Deion Dawkins for the Bills, and that is because Deion Dawkins is questionable with a right ankle injury right now.
Ooh, that'd be a big loss for them.
A lot to keep up with. A lot of little injuries in this game today.
That's so cool, Brett. Superdome again is like towards the top of stadiums I want to visit. 2nd and 10. They fire is complete. Goff to Raymond. 2nd and 10. They pick up 9.
Short by a half a yard.
No one blitzes. I mean, the second most blitz quarterback in the league, Jared Goff. To start the year, they weren't great at it.
Yeah, this is a really fun game.
These last 3 games, and you're seeing now. It's like you're getting more comfortable in this
Again, guys, be sure to smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it.
For 172 yards, a touchdown.
Jared Goff, 15 of 23, 172 yards and a touchdown in this game.
He set the pass percentage record of any quarterback in a Thanksgiving Day game. 21 of 25, 84%.
Again, guys, we will be streaming the other 2 games here on Sparkin Sports NFL today. Handed off to the left side. Jamal Williams, 1st down and more. Inside the 30, 20, down the sideline. Jamal Williams near the 10-yard line. Brock Wright was there in front to block their de facto tight end 1 after TJ Hawkinson was traded away. Oh my God, what a run. Looked like a little split belly run there. That was sick. And the blocking in front was sensational. And then Williams lowers his shoulder there on number 3, and Poyer pops him out of bounds at the 10. That was a hell of a run there for 27 by Jamal Williams. Now that was at the 11. 1st and 10. Goff surveys, sideline, complete, and it's dropped. DeAndre Swift had it in his hands, but it was broken up by Matt Milano. 2nd and 10.
That was a perfectly thrown ball, and Milano
that was so really close.
Playing well. Good blitzer, good coverage guy, one of the better underrated linebackers in the NFL, and he does that all on sheer.
Oh, man. He had it right in his hands, but it was a great play by Matt Milano.
Really like this guy's
59% of you guys on the Bills still. Lions are driving. 2nd and 10 from the 11. St. Brown goes in motion. They hand it off. And that is Justin Jackson getting blown up. Back at the 15-yard line. Shaq Lawson.
And that's Shaq Lawson, who broke out and
Leslie Frazier, Bills defensive coordinator.
For the Lions offense, Leslie Frazier, of course, head coach.
And we got a 3rd and 14. Not the situation you want to be in if you're the Detroit Lions. Still a 5-point game following that safety. Dumb play by Jared Goff, spinning and taking a sack in the end zone. Man in motion. St. Brown, Goff fires, complete. Underneath, Swift has a long way to go, and he is tackled back at the 12. 3rd and long, they can't convert, and now it is a field goal situation for the Lions. It was a good drive. Definitely cannot complain about the 3 points, but you would have not liked to have been in the situation you're in had Jared Goff not taken that safety. Nonetheless, 4th and 10, Michael Badgley, the Money Badger, is on to kick. And he has been money this year. 29-yard try. It's a chippy. And of course, that's the one he fucking hooks. Fuck me. I jinxed him. Oh, come on. Technically, Jim Nance kind of made me jinx him because he made me say it, but damn, dude, I just jinxed him. And that good drive for the Lions ends in no points. Bills had another situation like that after they turned the ball over. That one on a missed field goal from Michael Badgley. I spoke too soon and called him the damn Money Badger. Damn. That's hilarious. Again, guys, if you're a Denver Broncos fan or just an NFL fan in general, I would really appreciate it if you could check out Denver Broncos Syndicate. We are just about 13 subscribers away from 1,000 over there, so it would really be awesome if you could help us get to our big goal. Patrick Mahomes State Farm bath bomb commercial. I noticed something. This season I haven't seen very many Aaron Rodgers State Farm commercials. I don't know if maybe their deal expired and they didn't renew it, or I don't know what happened, but I don't recall seeing an Aaron Rodgers State Farm commercial this year. I could be wrong. Nope, it was Jim Nance's fault. He jinxed Badgley even worse than I did. That's bad. He jinked he yoinked a 29-yard try. That was an announcer's jinx there by Jim Nance. All right, guys, we're back.
Now on CBS, sponsored by Old Navy and by Little Caesars, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Pizza,
a Detroit native company.
USA, the original studio for Motown. And
I mean, yeah, seriously, that's like.
Okay, here we go. After the missed field goal.
That's a chip shot of all chip shots right there. First and 10 now. Twins right.
The snap back to Allen.
Allen surveys. He's in trouble again, and they get him from behind. He was able to evade two people, but he was not able to get away from Jones on that one.
For those of you who may have missed the movie earlier, Jim Nance,
Tony Romo, Gene Steratore up in the broadcast booth.
A jinx on a kicker, but he only says that because it's a 29-yard field goal, so he knows it's going in. And he says, so I said, I won't.
Yep. That's an all-time announcer's jinx there by Jim Nance. 2nd and 10. Allen to the outside, complete. About 5-yard gain there for James Cook.
Never having an announcer's jinx until the whole world is watching. And then it throws in on a Super Bowl or a
Lion faithful really have it out for.
Oh, yeah. I honestly don't know if I'd be able to hit a 29-yard field goal.
This game is going right now, it's like any play could determine it.
Oh, yeah. Their line is hurting big time. Is Deion Dawkins back in there? No, he's not.
Josh Allen needs to be at his best right now. 3rd and 10 loud.
3rd and 10. Allen.
Here comes the blitz. They pick it up.
Fires. Sideline. Diggs. It's underthrown and incomplete. Diggs could not get his footing there. And the Bills go 3 and out. And they are now starting to sputter here in the second half. Oh, man. Stephon Diggs got caught by the turf monster, but there was a penalty.
Wouldn't have mattered anyway.
And it was a hold.
Well, that's a hold. Go ahead and run that. You're going to see the hold is right there in front of you. And he's throwing this ball already out here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually a good
Bills
throw
had a
to keep
pretty
him
good
back
half
and
offensively in the first half, but now they're starting to sputter. Here's Martin.
Martin's third punt. Long to 56 today. Raymond.
Raymond.
At the 24.
The 24 inside the 35. Khalif Raymond inside the 50. He's still going. Khalif Raymond to the 35. And the Detroit Lions are gifted beautiful field position. What a return. Khalif Raymond. The Detroit Lions, man. They are a tough, gritty team. Raymond able to cut inside and stay in bounds. Beautiful, beautiful return.
There was a 41-yard return, and the Lions told Tracy that they thought there might be an opportunity in the return game today.
I appreciate it, degenerates. Yeah, that's what happens when you stream the game off YouTube TV. you're about a play behind, and then obviously there's a stream delay on top of it. So
half a quarter or so. Dan Campbell feeling it.
all right, first and 10 from the 35. St. Brown goes in motion. They give it to him, and then they run a little reverse. It's the Philly special. They throw, and it's incomplete. No flag. They were looking for Justin. Oh, late flag. That was a really late flag. Oh, that was super late. That was like 5 seconds after the play. They were trying to hit Justin Jackson on the Philly special.
But you almost get it just with the field.
Interference, defense number 7.
That was a really late flag, man. It's on Teron Johnson, the guilty party. I liked it too. It's just the flag came in really late. It definitely looked like PI. He doesn't play the ball. But still, though, it's like the official waited like 10 seconds to pull the flag out.
You're thinking about it, and you're like, I'm going with it. Is there ever a feeling
I never had them take me over the top, Tony, to pull the trigger, you know, but I knew it was a very difficult play by the feeling you had in the stadium, for sure.
Yes, it's almost like I'm about to throw it. And
following the penalty, that brings up first and 10 for the Lions from the Detroit 22.
You're like, I'm not going to throw it.
No. When you pull the trigger,
they hold up play.
Even if it takes a couple swings at it. So.
I formation. The big offensive lineman Matt Nelson goes in motion. They've used him as a jumbo guy in this game. Play action. Goff fires underneath. It's complete to the tight end Brock Wright. He gets maybe a yard.
Check out the new Paramount Plus original movie.
Clock ticking down. Inside 35 seconds left in this first quarter, or in this third quarter, excuse me.
Can't wait to see it because I heard Jim Nance has a huge.
No, there's a lot. Hey, but listen, this movie seriously. The movie is seriously good. And it's not because we're in it, but there's some real Oscar buzz right now.
2nd and 9 from the 21.
Check it out, fantasy football.
Goff moves under center. They fake the
9.
toss and they give it to the up man. It's Justin Jackson. Justin Jackson lowers his shoulder to the 10. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter, and the Detroit Lions are going on an extended drive. Momentum starting to shift up, man, and that's all sparked from that big return. You thought the Bills were going to run away with it, man, but the Detroit Lions have done an excellent job just hanging in. That's what this Dan Campbell team's identity is, man. They refuse to die. They just absolutely refuse to die. He wasn't kidding when they said when they're going to go down, he's going to come back and bite your kneecap off. Oh, man, I'm not used to sitting for so long. Again, guys, just a reminder, we will be streaming the other two games today, the Bills or the Giants and the Cowboys later this afternoon. And then this evening, we got Patriots Vikings. Really fun slate of football here on Thanksgiving. Looks like we got 30 votes in our poll. 57% of you guys are on the Buffalo Bills to win. Are barely holding on to a 5-point lead. Again, guys, be sure to smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. It's a free and easy way that you can help show your support for the channel. We're back in. Start of the fourth quarter. Bills lead 19-14, but the Detroit Lions are knocking on the door.
Jim Nance, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson, Gene Steratore, Jim Rickoff, and Ryan Galvin, and Mike Arnold, and all of our production and technical team members. Happy Thanksgiving.
First and goal from the 10. Split backfield for the Lions. St. Brown goes in motion. Handoff. Jamal Williams lowers his shoulder and takes a hit to the helmet at the 5.
Good variation in the run game. They have a lot of volume there, and it creates problems because they keep it like simple but exotic for the defense. And
here's what the quarterbacks have done so far in this game: 50% for Josh.
Josh Allen is banged up. I'm just telling, it's going to take a little bit. He plays through everything. He's such a warrior out there. He just fights and competes, but it's just going to take a little bit. The other thing is Buffalo's just
second and goal.
Down. They have to be right. Short reach,
trips right. Brock Wright goes in motion. They hand it off. Williams lowers his shoulder down at the 1.
Yeah, they had the
third down and goal now from the 1-yard line.
Back and forth, short week.
It's just like it's hard to travel. You know, the team who's here has a lot more time. Like, that was such a quick turnaround. And then to be able to focus on the other team and study them. Well, when you're at home and you're relaxed, it's like when you're going back and forth, you got to get back home. Snow, your family, you got to help with everything. It just adds up mentally. And right now, Buffalo's a championship caliber type of team. So they have that ability mentally right now to stand up.
Shotgun, Twins left. Goff fakes it, looking, firing, end zone, touchdown, Detroit Lions. DJ Chark, and the Lions take the lead.
The Detroit Lions,
and they are looking to go for 2 here.
Turns out they are back.
Try to make it a 3-point game. Oh man, the Detroit Lions, resilient, tough, refuse to go down, and now they take the lead here at the start of the fourth quarter. I cannot talk.
That's a playoff team type of
Raymond, who was beat up a little bit earlier in the game, he's coming off again.
Punt return again. They get the margin to 3.
2-point try here.
Out of 11 teams who are in the playoffs as of today. So their schedule
try to extend this lead.
They're not going to be wowed by anybody, but can they finish it off?
Trying to go
a bunch formation to the left side. Goff kills the play at the line. Handoff. Wide open lane. DeAndre Swift goes in untouched. And the Lions take a 3-point lead over the Buffalo Bills. 13:47 left. And now the Bills need to push. Second half, man. Both defenses have come out strong. Bills' offense has just sputtered, and Detroit's offense has been able to go on an extended drive, all set up by that long return. This game is insane. Man, if this game's a sign of things to come for the other 2 games, we are in for a real treat today on Thanksgiving. Got 16 people in the chat. Let's go. Again, guys, be sure to smash that like button. I would really, really, really appreciate it. Got 30 votes and still says 57% of you guys think the Buffalo Bills are going to come out and win this thing. Let's see what happens, guys. At this point, the Detroit Lions have really been able to establish some momentum here in the second half, but as we all know in this game, momentum has not been afraid to abruptly get up and jump to the other sideline. Just getting about, it's 1 o'clock here in Denver, so that means it's about 3 o'clock over on the East Coast. So I imagine some of you guys are probably tucking into your Thanksgiving dinners by now. my family kind of did our thing last night, so today I'm just freed up and hanging out. I got some really good homemade shepherd's pie at home or upstairs that I made, so I'm gonna enjoy that in between this game and the Dallas Giants game. Again, we'll be streaming that Dallas Giants game here on Sparkin' Sports NFL right after this game, or about a half hour after this game, roughly. 13:47 left, man, and the Detroit Lions with a 3-point lead.
Why they get to play on Thanksgiving Day? I was on a pod with your pal Jimmy
22-19. Jack Fox kicks off.
Back to 1934. I like tradition.
I do
And
too.
now you also have a team of young players.
Oh, he touched that. He's got to take that in the end zone. That's a
So it'll
touchback.
be a touchback, but it's getting
Near disaster there.
really interesting
Naheem
here with
Hines.
13 minutes
Lucky to
go.
get that one
How do
back.
How do we say enough about this incredible group?
Look at this. They work so hard. Look at our team right there.
Happy Thanksgiving. These are all waves back to the families at home. Thinking of you guys. We gathered last night as a team.
Special crew, Jim.
Yeah, we had
They're really
Thanksgiving
special.
dinner last
First
night.
and 10.
It was just a wonderful tradition. It started
From the
actually
25.
That pregame dinner rallying the broadcast.
Allen
booth
under
started
center,
with John
offset eye to the
Madden
left side.
years ago.
McKenzie goes in motion. They hand it off here.
They make us better than we
And
are.
maybe a yard
Everything in your families.
for Devin Singletary.
Well, here we
Isaiah
go.
Buggs, big defensive lineman,
Each
former
play
Steeler,
gets
was in
tougher,
there for the
tighter. Buffalo's
Lions.
been in, every week's coming down to this stuff for them now. And I'm telling you, because Josh Allen's injury, little things just aren't going the same as they were before. And they're going to
In
be
the second
just
half,
fine.
Josh
I know
Allen
we're
just
talking
4
about
for
the
10 for
Lions. It's
49
fun
yards
for
and that
underdog to
interception.
have a chance in a
Although it
big
was
fight.
more of a tipped play. It wasn't.
Right now,
I
Josh
wouldn't
Allen's
really
still
put
in
that
that
pick
football
on
game.
Josh. 2nd and 9, 2 tight ends set to the left side. Play action. Josh surveys. He's going to run. Allen weaving forward, lowering his shoulder, and he's got 7 yards. 3rd and 2.
You're right.
Good running
That is a
there by
great
Josh
game.
Allen. He's
This
been
is a
really
huge game
effective
for
using his
Buffalo.
legs today.
I mean, we were talking about them running the table, but injuries happen, and Josh, you don't want to see that if you're Sean McDermott or Ken Dorsey running into having 5 guys be right there hitting you.
Just look at that division. Of course, they lost to Miami by 2. They've had 3 losses by a total of 8 points. Look at that. To be
3rd and 2.
over the next month and a half.
Josh checks at the line.
But here we go, 3rd and 2. We kept fighting for every inch. They whistled him down about a yard and a half short of it.
Allen surveys, fires along the sideline, and that's Gabe Davis
Diving grab for a
coming back
first.
for it, working on Monty Oruwariye,
This is where I would
and
not
that
let
will move the
Davis,
chains for the Bills.
just beat me by himself. Him and Diggs, right? They're just
Clock ticking
guys, that
inside
ball
12 minutes to
low and
play
away. See
in the
ball
game.
just diving a little low, just doesn't have quite the same. That's always because of that. And he's fighting through it, and he's doing great.
1st and 10 now
Believe me,
from
put it
the
on line if he has
36.
to win this
They
game.
give it to Singletary. And he has got a good 9-yard
A
gain.
gain of 8.
Make
He
it
is gonna be
8.
One player talking about Josh Allen who's going to enjoy this mini.
Oh,
Well, not really mini because
they got Thursday.
they
next
come
week.
back on Thursday, but he's going to enjoy the weekend at least to sit back and rest the arm a little bit after 2 games in 5 days.
So hard to mentally keep it
Yeah.
up throughout the whole year, especially with injuries.
2nd and 2.
All this sickness, everything comes in.
Play action. They fire it outside.
Morris for no
Tight end
gain.
Morris
Stick
makes the
by
catch,
Elliott,
not
who was shaken
much.
up earlier. Yeah, they play next Thursday night at New England, which will be again vitally important.
3rd and short here for the Bills.
Good tackle.
Aaron Glenn's defense has come a long way, hasn't it? The D coordinator and former
really has.
standout corner.
I give them credit. They were shooting the gaps, one gapping to start the year, which means D linemen, everyone takes a gap and we go right to the quarterback.
And they're going to measure
And
here.
they're
That was
going
really
in
close to the
right
line to
before the
gain.
bye week, and they look at it and they're like, we're trying to, take these round pegs and put them in square and round circle holes. The
Hey,
whole safety
K-Fu,
stuff
welcome
there.
in.
But at the end of it, they started 2 gapping. They
Happy
started
Thanksgiving to you, and
create a
that will
fence.
indeed move the chains.
Let's use
1st
these
down.
big guys and put a fence up there. Aaron Glenn did a great job of that. Let's calm down all the craziness, make it simpler, and get our guys to run and play hard and know the responsibility. And it's proving and showing dividends now.
He had 41 career interceptions, including 70 returns.
If I'm being honest, I'm not the hugest pie guy. Apple pie is pretty good, but other than that, I'm not the hugest pie guy.
Play on Thanksgiving Day and had a pick
I do have
six
some ice cream
against
upstairs,
the big
though, that I
rival
might have here in a little
Longhorns.
bit.
On a Thanksgiving Day.
First and 10. Diggs
Here's
goes
a
in
first and
motion.
10, Buffalo at the 47.
Play action. Allen swings it off target.
I know you're
Looking
gonna
for
say,
You can
Diggs.
see it, right? There's throws you never see him have.
That's a throw that you
One
have to
score
imagine
games.
Allen without a
3-9
UCL
over the
tear in
last
his
two
elbow would have
seasons.
made.
But if it's going to be more than that, if it's going to be a blowout, the odds are it's going to be going.
Got
Buffalo's
21
way.
people in the chat. Let's go.
They have a huge point
Thank you so much for
differential.
tuning in,
The
guys.
best
Be
in the
sure to
league,
smash
probably,
that
the
like
biggest in the
button.
league.
I would really
So they-
appreciate it. Free and
Just
easy way to
happens
help
sometimes
support
throughout the
us.
year.
Second down and 10.
You're gonna have tight games. You gotta protect the football.
Allen
Second and 10.
looking off target.
No flag.
Is there a flag? No
Jacobs
flag.
breaks it up.
Yeah,
Jerry
he got called
Jacobs
early
was
with that little
there.
hook on the third down, and I really think this guy has provided that juice. He's got that little extra gear that some of the other guys remember. ACL last year, but his teammates love him. He's physical, aggressive. He likes football to get up in there, and now he's got to do it again.
You like that no call, Gene?
Yeah, it's a bang-bang play. You stay away from that. That's a good no call.
Third down and 10. Trips right. Allen stepping up,
Steps up.
firing,
Receiver
incomplete.
turned around. McKenzie.
McKenzie was in the area,
Austin
and that was
Bryant
into a
had pressure.
Lions
Allen
team
and
meeting,
threw
and
it
now
on
you
the
got a
run.
4th and
Thought he had
10.
McKenzie with an open spot, but just coordination off enough.
Look, he thinks he's
here.
not getting the ball, McKenzie.
Stupid
and
bot.
Josh has to run away. He's getting raced down by Bryant, number 2. And how about all the guys? creating
Austin
pressure? A lot
Bryant
of
there, and
different
now
guys today.
Sam
Houston
Martin
coming
has
off
to
the
kick it
practice
away
squad, getting
again.
2.
Third straight
Right
punt
there.
for the Bills.
Big time stops on third down when you're the last in the NFL.
Well, the last time Martin punted, Raymond had a game-changing 41-yard return.
And that'll
This
be
time it's
reeled
a
in.
fair
Good
catch.
job
They'll start
at the
and
8-yard
Azusa.
line. Great punt
Intensity
there
in
by
this building
Sam
right
Martin.
now. The Lions
And
have
this
won 3
game
in a row
is
for the
getting
first time in 5
intense.
years, and they lead here in the 4th.
Man,
Buying a home?
Lions
Rocket Mortgage will cover one.
defensively in the second half have been lights out. Buffalo Bills have been unable to get their passing game going. Their run game has gotten a couple of nice bursts, but otherwise they've been practically non-existent as well. Man, hats off to Aaron Glenn, man. He is calling a whale of a game. I know my guy Derek over at Gridiron Blitz and Detroit Lions Syndicate is definitely a big fan of that. Let's see, where are we in our subscribers on Denver Broncos Syndicate here? Stupid phone. All right, guys, we need just 13 more subscribers over on my Denver Broncos channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate, to get to 1,000. And once I get to 1,000, I can apply for monetization over there, which is an absolutely monumental step forward. My goal to be able to cover the NFL full time, and that would certainly be a big step forward for us. Alrighty. First and 10, Lions pinned back in their own territory, looking to extend their fourth quarter lead. I cannot talk.
Plan in home buying Rocket Cam, and by Google Pixel 7.
From their own 8-yard
The
line,
Lions have the
I
lead,
formation, Jamal
but they're
Williams and
back up to
Jason
their own end
Kabinda
zone
are
here
in the
to start this
backfield.
series at the 9. Goff under center. He's thrown 2 touchdowns.
Under
in a home
center,
game for
hand it
the
off,
9th time
or
in the
fake
last
play
10 home
action.
games, and he's going
Goff
again.
along the sideline, that is
He's on target
complete.
again. Boy, he throws a nice football. That's out to the 30-yard line.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Right out, right away, they get aggressive, man-to-man, and you break away. Jackson, who I think is going to be a really good corner in this league, has had 2 rough weeks. Last week
Yep.
against Ed Oliver.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, 7 receptions, 92 yards, and a touchdown in this game. 1st and 10 now. On the 28-yard line. Man in motion is Raymond.
Ready to go. Get back in with a helmet on. Here's a
Goff fires, and that is complete. St. Brown again. Out to about the 44-yard line, and another first down for the Lions.
Reception for 108 total.
8 receptions for 108 yards now for Amon-Ra.
And you're both able to go to the same spot, so no call, good one. Great throw, but that kid,
The
he's
Lions
hard worker competitor,
might
Jim.
want to start slowing things down a little bit here.
In the
Try to
draft
drain
a
some
year
time
ago,
off this
taken in the
clock.
4th round, he had a lot to prove to people. He knew he should have been better than that.
16 guys drafted before him, and he wrote it in his notebook. And he looks
Under
at, he looks at
center,
the box scores after
play
every
action.
game.
Goff
Good
stepping
handle.
out of trouble. He
Turning
spins
around,
again, and it's nearly intercepted by A.J. Klein. It went right through his fingers. Goff was trying to dump it to Justin Jackson, and that went right through the hands of A.J. Klein.
Right back to this point, Goff gets spun around like he's
Oh, that was another one of those stupid spin moves there by Jared Goff.
counterclockwise.
Got
spin
himself
either
into
when you're
trouble
gonna
and
throw the ball
nearly
to your
threw it
left
right to
or
A.J. Klein.
Actually, maybe it is counterclockwise. I gotta-
2nd and 10.
He'll try that the next time.
By the
This
way,
is
back to
a
St. Brown, who's unbelievable off to a
Detroit
good
isn't going to
start.
win if they make
He's
stupid
in his
mistakes
first
like
2
that,
years.
square table.
Over 50 catches. He catches over 200
Goff
balls.
with a man in his face fires
Second
incomplete.
and 10 incompletion.
Goff had
Catches
pressure
after every
right
practice.
away.
He catches
And that brings up a
202
3rd and 10
consecutive
now.
balls on the jugs. Because when he was in high school, he saw the good players. They'd go out there, guy with great hands, catch
Matt
200
Milano
a day.
came in
So he has to beat him.
unblocked
So
and
there's 202, and that's the kind of
right
guys
in the
on the
face
team.
of Jared
Milano's
Goff
one
on
of
that
those
throw.
guys as well. Bigger 3rd down.
That brings up a
all
3rd
year
and 10
for
now.
Detroit.
DJ Chark goes in motion.
9 minutes to go. They need 10 for a first.
9 minutes left to play.
Yes, any 3rd down to win the game. But right
Goff
now, this
checks
is
at the
such a big
line.
moment for this franchise.
Just beats the play clock. Here comes the
Goff, pressure,
stands
stepping
in
up,
there
and he overthrows Khalif Raymond. He was wide open on the corner, and Jared Goff could not hit him.
The Bills defense stiffens.
And the Bills defense is able to get off the field. That was just a missed throw there by Jared Goff.
92.
Oh, man. He overthrew it by
and
like
delivers
3
the hit.
yards.
Daquan Jones.
Yeah, Jones, sorry, comes in. and
That was
hits,
a
and that's
big
why the
miss
boy
by
was
Jared Goff. Now Jack Fox set to
He says,
kick it
"Watch out for a
away.
fake here, Jim. This is one of those that if you get the right look, you have a chance.
You said they might try to steal a possession today.
I mean,
But do you do it from your
Let's
own
see.
44 with
Not-
the lead?
not when you're up 3. You wait.
No, they're going to punt that. That's a smart
And
decision.
they needed 10 on top of it. So here's the punt.
And
to the 10.
to the 10-yard
fair
line
catch.
is Hines
Back there
with a fair
by-
catch. So let's see if the Bills offense can finally muster something together. 8 minutes, 59 seconds left to play. And the Detroit defense in this second half has been pretty much lights out. Got 33 votes on our poll. 52% of you guys are on the Bills, so really tight. Only about 1 or 2 votes separating it. If you have yet to vote in our poll, let me know who you think is going to win this game. You can do so by clicking up above. Got 17 people in here. Let's go. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in on this Thanksgiving Day. After this game, we've got Cowboys and Giants, and we've also got Patriots and Vikings coming up. We will be live streaming both of those games right here on Sparkin Sports NFL. All right, guys, I'm going to create a debate in the chat. Are you guys pro or anti-turkey? Personally, I think turkey is one of the
season they had 3 straight possessions into the punt.
Wow. I'm going to keep saying it.
cutting out. Sorry about that.
Josh Allen.
Throws it over to
Allen
Knox.
dumps it off. Dawson Knox. And he's only got a couple.
Just a gain of 3. Here's the schedule for Sunday, week 12 on CBS. What a matchup early. Cincinnati at Tennessee. That's a rematch of a divisional game last year. Same place, same teams. Then we'll get you all set, of course, for the day with JB and the crew on the NFL Today at noon Eastern. Sunday, the NFL's on CBS. And happy Thanksgiving.
I agree, Brett. I agree. 2nd and 8.
At the broadcast center and the crew
from the 12. Josh Allen, 17 for 34 for just 170 yards, but he's been good through the ground, just like he is there. The QB draw gets him right to the line to gain. First down for the Bills.
If we're winning the game, we're not going to have any designed runs. He'll use his legs. He has to. He's going to scramble when he feels it and sees it. But our quarterback is banged up. We know this team doesn't handle design quarterback runs very well. But you can't use it when your quarterback's a little hurt. But now it's time. The game is on
First
the
and
line.
10 from the 20.
Two more times.
Twins left. Josh fires to the right side. Spinning for it is Diggs, and he gets about 7.
The pickup of 8.
Make it 8.
Is having, by his high standards, an extremely quiet game here. 4
yeah, he really
catches
is.
for 20 yards.
Yeah. But that's more about the quarterback to me.
Yeah.
It's like Josh is fighting through this. He's still incredible.
Trips left, empty backfield. Twins right. Allen throws to the outside. That is complete. Diggs spins, and he's got a first down to the 31. And there is a man shaken up for the Lions.
On 7 keeps. They move the chains again. Again, this drive began back at their own 10.
It's Jerry Jacobs.
See those eyes right there, Josh Allen? He's going to try and figure out a way to win this game. And
7 minutes, 11 seconds left to play.
Feels healthy, looks healthy. So many throws to Diggs. Just the last couple weeks, they look off. I mean, they didn't get a first down until the midway part of the second quarter last week. The Bills' offense.
Well, you know, the Bills, before the Cleveland game last week, had really struggled offensively in the second half. They had 12 points in the 3 previous games before Cleveland. 12 points in the second half. That's it. Then they had 18 in the burst against the Browns to beat them.
Yeah, that's a lot of that is the injury of that guy.
Yeah, more on that. Let's go down to Tracy here, Tom.
Well, guys, I have been watching Josh Allen down here on the sideline. He has been throwing to try and keep that elbow loose.
Again, he's wearing the long sleeves, which he normally doesn't do, and underneath those sleeves, he's wearing a big brace on that right elbow. He's got the partially torn UCL on the right elbow.
I can tell you, it is really flat on this Bills sideline.
That's great,
yeah, the
Trace,
energy.
I really feel like
they obviously lose one of their defensive leaders in Von Miller, and then offensively, when you have a quarterback who's struggling with an injury, it's hard. Jacobs comes off the field pretty wobbly on that one. Hopefully he's okay. First and 10 now from the 32. McKenzie in motion. They hand it off. Singletary. Not much. Maybe a yard.
And now travel back and forth a short week. You know, just so much going on there.
I will say this. It's not like they're flying to California, okay?
Clock ticking inside, 6:45 left to play.
It's longer than I thought. I thought it was 25 minutes.
On your citation 10, you'd make it in 26.
I don't know what that is, Jim. Right now, Sean McDermott knows this is a key sequence part of the year. You're in that
second out and 9.
Figured out how to get a win. They just
Dawson Knox goes in motion.
Buffalo and Detroit's playoff lives are almost on the line every game.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake.
Allen surveys, fires, complete along the sideline. It's Knox.
Made by Knox. For a minute, I thought it might get deflected, but the pass dropped right in where it had to.
Oh my goodness! There's only one spot this could be for this to work out. And
God, that was a hell of a throw there by Josh.
Right into it. I do think that Josh Allen has the ability, as you see Knox come down in bounds, to stand flat-footed and throw it anywhere, right? And he's been able to do it. But right now, he's getting his momentum into it. Watch him turn and fire and finish forward. That helps your arm. I think he'll do that the rest of the game.
That was a throw to McKenzie for another 3. And you consider they start back at the 10-yard line. They, coming into this game, they had 8 drives this season.
2nd and 6.
Began at their own.
Sorry, guys.
Worse.
He was saying my internet was cutting in. I don't know if you guys got a delay or not.
It's never too long for them.
No.
2nd and 6.
That's a long 6 at that.
He's got to finish on that front foot and not stay back.
Little read option, and Allen keeps it. Great fake there, and he takes it inside the 40-yard line to about the 39.
I said we'll see probably 2 more on this drive. Any key down.
Bills trying to take as much time as they can off the clock on this drive.
That's a quarterback design run. You can hand it off, though, if you don't want to. If you don't like to keep it, you know, just a normal read option.
Davis.
Twins right.
Might have a one-on-one.
Allen surveys, fires. That is Diggs again, a little slant route. And he's got 12 more. Another first down.
Field goal range here, down 3.
And the Bills are already in field goal
Perfect
range.
spot with the ball. You're seeing the
But they're
competitive
most
nature
definitely looking for more than just
of
3.
Josh Allen.
4.5 minutes
Pick
left to
up. That was a
play.
great route, by the way, by Diggs. They move him all over the place. He's got an extensive route tree.
Twins right.
6 on this drive with 4.5 to go.
Handoff. Singletary. He's got a nice burst for 9 yards.
Get 7-8 yards every time, so that picks up 8 more. You got the State Farm post
Now
game show after
Bills
the game.
are hurrying
JP
things up. I
hit
don't
all
know
the
why
crew,
they're
the
doing
highlights
that.
and
Maybe
analysis
they
of this game.
want to take some
And
time
we're
off
gonna
of the
award
line
back
here.
the game for which the NFL
They
will
should
make
not
a
be in any
donation
hurry.
to the youth or high school football program of their
Gabe
choice.
Davis goes in motion.
You got your chance here.
It's
Hand
Singletary
off. Singletary
outside.
cuts outside
You know, I'm
to
really
the
impressed. They've
15.
done that a
First
few
down.
times. Handing it off even though they have opportunities on the outside, staying committed. It's a good job by Ken Dorsey. And you think part of that's just to eat that clock a little bit more?
Absolutely, you want to eat the clock.
I mean, they've been very effective here. 5 minutes and 30 seconds down the field.
This is a really interesting spot because now it's like, well, you want to take
Allen
time.
pulls it out,
Off his back
fires
foot.
off the back foot. It's
McKenzie,
incomplete.
who's already caught
Looking
a
for
touchdown today.
McKenzie.
And for the second time in this half, Austin Bryant applying pressure on the quarterback.
And here it is right here. Having this ball has to come out right there. And you'll see that right arm always just getting dinged up, that elbow.
Yeah, you can
Second
tell that
and
elbow's
10.
tender for Josh.
Got to be coming up with it, one of these. Got to use it on
right
one of
here?
these big downs.
You see it right here?
No, I'm not
2nd and 10.
Diggs.
Trips right. Allen to the left side, fires along the sideline, spinning his Diggs incomplete. They're going to say he was out of bounds. Working on his former Vikings teammate Mike Hughes. Good back shoulder fade there. Make sure. Nope, he did. Ooh, we got to double check it. Let's see. 1. And he's out. Number 2 is on the paint.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Oh! Oh boy, Austin Bryant with a roughing the passer penalty, and that is a big one there for the Bills.
This is bad.
Austin Bryant applying that pressure on Josh Allen, and he spins him down way late. That was so stupid. Stupid, dumb. You know he's going to be getting an earful for that one.
The good stuff you did. Because you had them into what? Was it about to be 3rd down? It was going to be 3rd and long?
Yep.
That was a stupid penalty by Austin Bryant.
Quarterback legs, Jim?
Now it's 1st and goal to go. 3 minutes, 22 seconds left from the 8-yard line. McKenzie goes in motion. They hand it off to Singletary. And Singletary will get to the 5.
We approach 3 minutes. Be under that when they snap it next.
Again, you kind of want to make sure to take as much time as you can off the clock if you're the Lions. Kind of surprised Detroit's not burning a timeout here, trying to get the ball back with some more time to work with.
You could use them right there, and you can do anything you want. Now all of a sudden, if they ran it 3rd down, I mean, it's under 2 minutes. You got 3 timeouts, yeah, but
All right, second and goal. I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit burns a timeout after this one. Allen, they're going to throw, and it's a touchdown. Stephon Diggs.
This was so much patience.
Great job there. What a drive by the Bills. And they are an extra point away from making a 4-point game. 14 plays, 90 yards, over 6 minutes off the clock. A beautiful, methodical drive there for the Buffalo Bills.
You're like, is he going to break? And here he comes. And that's that combination, number 2 in the NFL in quarterback rating, in the combination in quarterback. And that's number 1.
All right, here's Tyler Bass to extend the lead to 4 points. And oh no! Bass yoinked it! Oh shit! And now Detroit just needs to drive down and get a field goal to tie this. Oh no. Dare I say the dreaded 4-letter O word? Oh no. No, Tyler Bass, damn you. Oh, damn. Oh, now I smell overtime. Buffalo's defense needs to hold. Oh. Well, let's just hope that the overtime doesn't conflict into the other game. Hopefully there's enough time. I'm really honestly hoping for a Bills defensive stop here. Oh boy, folks, now we're starting to get nitty-gritty, and we're back.
Jim's call earlier, as you see Diggs and Allen.
Yeah, he actually gone up to, what was it, Tony? 105 straight PATs made.
Oh, man. That was a killer miss there by Tyler Bass.
You said that was a big extra point. You knew that going in. Yep. Everyone does, because now all of a sudden you completely call this differently if you're Detroit, throughout. When you need a touchdown and the game,
all right, he boots it away with some frustration after the PAT miss.
You don't have to try and create a shot right away.
Tonight on CBS begins with young Sheldon and Ghost.
All right, Bills defense needs to hold one more time.
Todd and the season premiere of Criminal Minds Evolution. That's tonight on CBS. We've been talking about Diggs, who has been controlled most of the day. That last drive, that
if you have yet to participate in our poll, guys, now would probably be a great time to do so. Detroit Lions need about 35 yards for a field goal.
We're not going to do it, and now they're like, that's that championship pedigree I talked about. They had it on offense there. Do they have it on defense?
Handoff, not much for Jamal Williams. He gets about 3.
Detroit has all of its timeouts. Same goes
Jackson's
for
there.
But the Lions.
And Lions will probably maybe take this down to the 2-minute warning.
Really play it just like any other drive. Time doesn't matter right now. Technically, they could get 35 more yards and still kick a field goal and tie this. But you're just...
They're going to try one more play. 2nd and 7. Play action for Goff. They set up a screen here for Swift. He's got to make tackle, and Swift stays in bounds. And Swift's got a first down and more. That was a big play there, DeAndre Swift. And they're going to maybe say he was out of bounds. Just outside the 2-minute warning, gain of 14 there for DeAndre Swift.
Aggressive play call. Go ahead. You're going to see over here. You're going to roll out, and this ball is going to come all the way back over there.
Oh, man. He's able to make Matt Milano miss.
Missed tackle. Bigger missed tackles in this game. I mean, that could have literally put
one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Had to consider it a punt. If you didn't get that 3rd down because you had 3 timeouts. I mean, now they're cooking with grease.
Here's the last play before the 2-minute warning, and it's
for about a 4-yard gain.
5. All right.
Make it 5 there for Jamal Williams. We're going to the 2-minute warning. What a game, folks. Oh, man, this is insane. Detroit Lions getting closer and closer to field goal range. Obviously, field goal ties it. Touchdown wins it. This has been an insane game, guys. Got 16 people in the chat. Let's go. Alrighty. Man, this has been an insane game, guys. Yes. Yeah, it's got a really strong possibility of going to overtime, and I do not want that. I either want the Bills' defense to hold or I want the Lions to get a touchdown. Just anything but overtime, please.
Be an outsider.
Here we go.
And by Verizon, the network America relies on. Okay, 2.
All right, 2nd and 5. Inside 2 minutes. Jared Goff swings it out to DeAndre Swift, and a big tackle for loss. A.J. Klein was there. Big play, and that brings up a 3rd down here for the Lions.
Yeah, huge tackle right there. Milano had the chance a little tougher on the other one, obviously. But that's the kind of play. 3rd and 6. This is 4 down.
3rd down and 6. Absolutely, it's 4 down territory. Well, actually, you know, they do have all 3 timeouts. They could punt it and hope that they get the ball back.
Look at the defense. They're going to get in their normal.
They wouldn't have a whole lot of time, though. This has to be 4 down territory.
And, of course, this Buffalo defense without the closer, without Von Miller injured in the first half.
And 3rd and 5, they hand it off, and Swift is close to the 1st down. He slipped. He's going to be about a yard short. 4th down and 1. And a big decision here. Are they going to measure? Detroit needs to take a timeout here. They do.
They're going to go ahead and stop it. The refs stopped this one on their own.
A ref stopped it on their own. There you go.
He slips right here.
Man, Swift would have had a really big gain had he not slipped.
Down there until he said
it has been touched.
Right.
Oh, that might be a 1st down.
We'll leave that to your expert eyes.
It's really close, and I agree with you. It wasn't touched down by contact, so he's diving for a 1st down, and then as he starts to roll over, he gets touched really tight.
All right, let's see. The measurement's going to be a little short.
Review. We're inside 2 minutes.
And obviously inside 2 minutes, the booth would have to review it from upstairs.
You know what? I think I might. It's very difficult.
See if they're going to take a look at it here.
1st downs, but it's got a chance, yes.
The State Farm postgame show coming up after the game, including, again, the Madden Player of the Game award. 2 for 2 on 4th down, including a touchdown.
Yeah, not even a foot. It's literally 4th and inches.
Gotta be a quarterback.
You gotta imagine a quarterback sneak. Yep.
There's no way you'd stop him except for the fact that this is the #1 defense that's stopping the run on 4th and short and 3rd and short.
Here we go. This is your ball game.
By the way,
Lions do have all 3 of their timeouts.
The clock's running.
Clock's running.
This came up again. It happens to people all the time, but that's not a big deal here.
4th and inches. Here we go. Jared Goff cans the play. They had 2 plays called in the huddle. He goes to play number 2. Now they run a little reverse. St. Brown's got the 1st down. And he is out of bounds, close to field goal range with 40 seconds left.
This is a genius call. Watch this right here.
It looks like the Lions are playing for overtime.
Because there's only one guy out there. This could have gone to the house.
Yeah, it could have.
Actually, the least amount of yards they could have gotten on that. Huge
now it's 1st and 10 with 40 seconds.
Now with 40 seconds to go, Badgley is the place kicker, and here you go. 1st and 10 from the 42.
Goff to the outside, and that is incomplete. A little bit errant there for DeAndre Swift. Goff hit the deck on that one.
Just a miss.
Yeah, he missed that one.
That's because the
had a little bit of pressure in his face,
that's
but
the hard part in this game.
Still probably one he should have hit.
Jordan Phillips just has the hands up the whole time. I didn't do anything.
Phillips is a fun guy. Teammates love him.
What kind of call you have here, Tone?
Huge play.
1st and 10 from the 42. And a false start's going to back him up. 5 more.
False start.
Killer penalty there by the Lions. That would make it a much longer field goal try.
Sewell called for this one.
Well, this happens a lot. By the way, that's Sewell's 8th penalty, which is tied for probably now he's 2nd in the NFL, which is a lot of penalties.
All right.
He's a great player.
2nd and 15.
For a field goal, most likely. You got to pick up yardage.
Goff to the outside. It's complete. Little slant route inside is St. Brown. He gets up a little gimpy.
St. Brown, we talked about.
Why are they taking a timeout here? You got 3 of them in
That
your
was
pocket.
silly. Oh my goodness, the timeout.
And
happens now.
Detroit takes the timeout.
We're prepared for that before a few times today.
You can see Amon-Ra St. Brown's a little bit limpy.
With the clock management. But we talked about the slants, things inside, give you a chance, and right there, St. Brown does a good job. Great in the slot, excellent in space.
Shit, really?
They lost 5 or 6 seconds. I mean, you see there were
Unplug
3
my
timeouts,
monitor.
and unless you're trying to play for the tie, you got the ball at the 32-yard line.
Yeah,
Those
I don't
5 or 6
understand
seconds could be huge
some of
to
this
try to
clock
close in
management here by the
regulation.
Lions. It really feels like they're playing for the tie.
It's literally a full play. You just got rid of a play. It's almost like you just threw an incompletion, or you just threw a 15-yard out route in rhythm.
They're reviewing the spot here. He never did, after contact from Hamlin, touch the ground with a knee. Now, what do they say it is?
Well, he should be short based on that, right?
Yeah, that should be a little bit short.
They gave him on the field. They gave him the first down. Gene, looked like maybe just a little short with that look, didn't it?
Yeah, it does, because you've got to look at St. Brown's left leg, and it looks to me, it appears his knee was down, the left leg was down prior to him reaching forward or the ball landing on the ground. I've got him about a half yard short.
Which would make it. Let's just take a look at this one more time here, Tony.
Yeah, it'll make it 2nd down. It's not about that. It's about the number of plays. The big one's right there. He never goes down there. He's down. He's just short. Agree with Gene. Really great body control and balance. And for a tough kid, who's the pedigree you want all over, on your football team.
And what about the clock, too, through this review? Gene?
What they'll need to do now is look and go back to where he was down by contact, and because the timeout happened immediately at that point, they'll go ahead and put that time back on the clock.
After review, the runner's knee was down with the ball at the 32.5-yard line. It'll be 3rd down from that spot.
Yeah.
Please put 32 seconds on the game clock.
Wow.
32.
Great call, Gino.
That's really big.
Seconds.
All right, that gives them a little bit more time.
Good job
Yeah.
by Dan Campbell now.
Well, it's 3rd and 1. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Well, still, I'd rather have the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Buffalo ain't exactly trying to shore up, and I mean, this is a really interesting situation. 3rd and 1. Do you try and make them kick a field goal and shut it down? I would spread them out and say, do you want to go ahead and not allow us to score a touchdown and try and bring everyone up in there and go ahead and say we're going to stop the 3rd and 1? To me, they're really aggressive, Buffalo, right here with this alignment. You have a chance. They're coming after him to try and stop this.
Here's the snap to Goff. Yeah, they're
Goff
bringing a whole bunch.
Fires. Wide open, it's underthrown. Looking for DJ Chark. Now it's 4th and 1, and you've got to send out the kicker.
They're going to bring out the field goal unit.
Michael Badgley, who missed an extra point, or no, a 29-yard field goal earlier.
Chark never gets his head around, and
See if he can redeem himself here.
But to do that on 3rd and 1, Jim, everything is open. Everywhere else, that guy's open. But do you really want to take a shot just like that? Just get the first down and go in and score in the next one.
Here you go. This is 51 yards.
51-yard try.
29. 51 yards.
He missed from 29. Badgley to tie. The kick is good. It cuts back inside, and we are tied at 25.
Well, I had some
23 seconds now for the Bills. We all know Josh Allen could make something happen here. Good snap, good hold. Kick was tailing outside, and then it draws back in. A very lucky kick there from Michael Badgley.
I tell you, that's an interesting thought.
That looked like he was going to miss. I mean, it was going right, and then comes back in. Wow, huge drive.
Huge.
His teammates will tell you he's just an athlete. He was a high school quarterback who just found that later he could play the positions that he's eligible to play at higher levels were running out, and he became a kicker. He actually trademarked the moniker the Money Badger.
Seriously?
So yep, Michael Badgley has tied this game from 51 yards out.
That's why you love him so much.
All right, Josh, what say you?
But you keep kicking like that, or you can monetize it a lot of ways.
Yep, trademark, branding, all these things these days. Not sure what the kids are doing, but we're figuring it out slowly. And now Josh Allen comes back out on the field with a chance with 23 seconds to go. This is time right here. He can do this.
That's the punter again who kicks off.
Everything is going on, Davraptor.
As well as he did on that game-tying field goal. And 20
right now, the
Josh
Detroit
Allen
Lions just tied the game up at 25 seconds. The Bills have 23 seconds left to maybe try to get into field goal range to win the game. If I'm the Bills, maybe I just chuck one up and hope to get a pass interference call. 1st and 10. You need about 35 yards. Try to work the middle of the field. This is very doable. The Bills do have all 3 of their timeouts. They've got a shot to get this done in regulation. Allen steps into it, fires down the middle. Open man, Diggs! Diggs down at the 40-yard line with 15 seconds, and they're already close to field goal range for Tyler Bass. Let's go! Just please no overtime. They split the middle of the field with Stephon Diggs. He gets down at the 40-yard line. And that's a big play there for the Bills. They can try to get another play. They've got 2 more timeouts. This game is so good. This game is so good.
And 16 seconds to go.
16 seconds.
Right, probably 8 yards deep in the pocket. I mean, holy cow.
Here's Bass, who made a 56-yard field goal in this building 4 days ago. They had to go from
Twins right. Gabe Davis goes in motion. They are already in field goal range. Try to get a few more. Try to get a few more yards. Josh Allen's going to run. That was a great call. Pop a timeout here. Pop a timeout. There you go. And I wouldn't be surprised if they literally did that same thing again. Try to get a couple more yards for Tyler Bass. Maybe even just run a draw. Something like that. Get a few more yards and get your kicker in position to win the game.
A great Romoism.
Oh, this game, man. What an appropriate ending.
There you go. Okay, 69 yards rushing by Allen today. He's moved it up to what would be a 54-yard attempt for the win. For
54. You want to try to get a couple more yards here. Just get a few more yards for Tyler.
Seconds, I'm still actually aggressive. I'm not, like, if they show me single high, one safety, if this guy comes
Well, if they show you a single high coverage, that's one thing. You take your shot. But they're just going to do the smart thing, run it with Josh Allen. He's got a first down. And that's going to make it a much easier field goal attempt for Tyler Bass. And Josh, uh-oh, he gets up a little wobbly on that one. Oh, shit.
You could tell.
Josh is hurt. I don't know if he took a shot to the helmet or if that's the elbow that's bothering him.
3-4 designed runs in the last 2 drives. That's where you got to use it. It's like, buddy, you love me, and he's like, I'm doing this.
They pop their final timeout. 5 seconds left. Tyler Bass is on to win this thing.
From 47. Got a timeout called here by Buffalo. Where signal was Buffalo, not Detroit, to freeze them. Buffalo, just make sure everything's
Buffalo
settled.
calls timeout. Josh Allen definitely shaken up after that.
In this building a couple of days ago.
7 seconds. Tyler Bass, 45-yard try.
Wow, this is huge.
This is huge. Tyler Bass from 45. The kick is good! With 2 seconds left. Tyler Bass. Josh Allen hugs Stephon Diggs. You can tell he is wiped. 2 seconds left. Buffalo Bills take the lead. What a game. Oh, man, this game is insane.
This one still has 2 ticks left.
Wow, Buffalo to be able to figure out a way.
Buffalo's obviously just going to do a little pop-up kick here to milk those last 2 seconds. But what a win for them, man. In the second half, they started to sputter, but when it mattered most, they were able to rally. Tyler Bass sends them home. Josh Allen's fired up. You can tell he left everything he had on the field today. Oh, man, what a tough, gritty win for the Detroit Lions. Or for the, not for the Detroit Lions. Not for the Detroit Lions, for the Buffalo Bills. I mean, the Lions are a tough, gritty game as well. Can't believe I would call the friggin' Detroit Lions.
Even though impressive. Changed a lot of people's minds.
Lions, really hard-fought game.
You have any hard luck losses
They were
they
in
had last year,
position.
including a 66-yarder last year.
Yes.
I mean, it is.
They are turning around.
No question.
It's happening right
No
before your
question.
eyes.
Bass kicks it up, little pop-up.
And it goes to Raymond.
2 seconds. They're going to try the hook and ladder. Raymond talks it back. Picked up. They lateral it back to Moore. Ball's on the ground. And it is over. The Buffalo Bills win the game. What a win, guys. That was an emotional roller coaster. All right, guys. We've got about 40 minutes-ish before the next game. I'm going to go up and take a few minutes and eat some food, smoke a little bit of weed, and get ready to go for Cowboys and Giants. Be sure to join us at Denver Broncos, or be sure to join us back here on Sparkin' Sports NFL. Also, be sure to check out my channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate. So close to 1,000 subscribers over there. Thank you so much for tuning in for this game, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Be sure to tune in right here on Sparkin' Sports NFL here in about a half hour or so.